Hello everyone, welcome back to this Curse of Strahd campaign. I'd like to personally apologize about the lack of a episode for the Champion's Fate session. What had happened was when we recorded, something went wrong and ended up corrupting the audio and the video. So I'd like to apologize about that. We did manage to fix it for the Curse of Strahd session, and we do hope you enjoy the video. Thank you, and
adventurers to the Curse of Strahd campaign. We last left our story off right around when the party had finished, sorry, let me catch my thoughts. We had last left the party off where you guys had encountered some more bone shard raids, dealt with them rather adeptly. During that time, I swear to fuck, Fluffy, chill out with the goddamn messages.
God damn it.
Alright, back to what I was saying. During this time, Tamal's demon state, known as the Hell Rider, was also revealed and had been shown to be pretty effective with the bone shard raids.
There we go. Fucking internet is dropping.
After the combat, you guys had decided to take refuge in a nearby cave. It's not deep. It's about a 20... In this instance, I'm just using where you guys are on the map to say that it's roughly a 20-foot radius cave, roughly. You have a fire. You have a nice campfire going on, so you're not freezing. And now that we are in starting, I'm going to have Thraxus look over at Tamal and Gore and ask this. Tamal, Gore, how are you guys holding up with the demon state and all this bullshittery?
Gore is just going to blink at you a couple of times and not say anything.
Okay.
Go back to twiddling his fingers, not sure what to do.
Tamal, are you gonna do anything?
I pull out the feather that you gave me from last session and offer it to Gar and ask him, yeah, it's a gift from him. It's a peace offering.
Oh, this campaign's going off the rails already. I fucking love it. Anyway.
So, Gord, Tamal had just offered you a feather from one of Thraxus's wings as a sort of gift.
His Wi-Fi's been an ass.
Ah. Gore, you good?
It's downloaded anything. Might be causing it.
I didn't.
Alright. Zodiac, can you hear me?
It's fine. It's fine. Thank you for informing me. I'll just deal with it. I said it's fine.
Okay, so he's a little preoccupied. Give him a moment.
Yeah, it's not much I can
No, you gotta tell your friends too. Prime times, especially around here in other towns that aren't super huge, that's when everybody's on the fucking business. And I think this is one of the weekends that everybody's at home.
So,
I think I know to do pretty bad.
for now, I'm going to say that Gore takes
Oh,
it
yeah.
in silence. Takes the feather in silence.
Sorry, what happened? My internet dropped again.
Okay, there we go. So, Tamal had offered a feather from Thraxus, which you guys have figured out when Thraxus sheds feathers, they turn into fucking, stupid sharp daggers. And knowing that, Tamal had offered you this feather as a gift.
I'd like to take it, and then I'd like to perform a little stunt with it.
What are you planning on doing?
I want to see if I can have it ricochet off the wall and then catch it midair.
Roll me an acrobatics.
Okay.
God, maybe also remind you the feather I gave you is razor sharp to the point where it can literally cut the stone that's in the cave.
Yeah. Well, we'll just see what happens.
Matter.
17.
I'm back.
So, you managed to throw the feather, but with throwing the feather, it immediately embeds itself into the stone, almost completely, with just a little bit of the nub at the end poking out.
Is there any chance I can try and pull it out?
Can Caldor say something?
Yes, Caldor can say something.
Caldor just looks at Gore, looks at the feather, looks back at Gore, and just holds up his feather knife that he made and is like, dude, I figured you would have made something like this. What the fuck, man?
Gore, give me a survival check to see if you can pull out the feather.
Survival check?
Yeah,
Okay. Normal?
yeah.
22.
I don't know
It takes a
why,
little
but
bit of effort, but you managed to wiggle out the feather, wiggle the feather out of the stone.
Okay. And I forgot to ask, do these things, like, take shape to the wielder, or...
Okay, no, basically, how it works is demonic feathers, when they are removed from the living body of a demon, they turn into a stupidly sharp blade steel that is completely unworkable by any blacksmith. And they turn basically whatever shape they are in when they are removed from the demon is the shape they are when they are in a their blade steel form.
So I'm guessing mine's just like a normal shaped form?
Yes. Basically, it's the shape of. Basically, it's a +1 dagger.
You know, I had something that
Okay.
I had something that I was gonna do if Gore wasn't able to pull it out.
Gord just, after managing to pull it out, sits there and looks at the tip, and noticing no cracks or even any chips away from it, it goes, dear Lord, imagine if I was to throw this at someone's skull.
Why do you think I made it into a dagger, Gore?
Sorry, can we
Holds
just
the feather
also
up, already a dagger.
can we also state when when Gore was throwing the said feather in to try to ricochet to catch it again? Small was too busy face palming when he got the feather blade stuck in the goddamn wall. He was too busy face palming.
Alright. Yeah, I'll allow that.
Big
That's
tool.
fucking funny.
Alex,
Yeah, that's mostly makes it easy. Anything tool for my beard.
if he wouldn't have been able to pull it out, I was about to use my spell meld into stone, just to reach into the wall, grab it, and pull it out.
You know, that's a clever use for meld into stone. I might have allowed you to do it if you couldn't have gotten out. Just a clever clerical / druid spell I'll use. Moving on, Roxas looks at Gore and says, Gore, you doing okay, buddy? You've been awfully quiet for this entire trip.
Shrugs his shoulders.
With a slightly disappointed sigh, Roxas gets up, walks over to Gore. I forgot I still had the effects on. I'm a dumbass.
Giant fart cloud.
And proceeds to just rest one of his hands on his shoulder, and says, "Hey, if you're still brooding over what had happened about a week or two ago, it's okay. I've already told you multiple times I forgive you. I'm just glad you're okay."
Nods his head.
I will also say that while you guys are in this cave, a blizzard rolls in, and that's why you can only see so little. Anyone else want to do something before I move on to the next thing?
Well,
There was something I wanted to check and see if I can do.
Yeah, go ahead. Tell me. Gore?
Hold on, I'm just looking to see. So, my shadow touch spell, does it only work on people, or can it be cast on objects?
Shadow touch is a feat. Are you talking about invisibility?
Remembering I could either cast it on myself or another person. I don't remember if I could cast it on an object, is what I was asking.
Yeah, again, are you talking about invisibility?
Yeah, the invisibility part of it.
Technically, I guess you could cast it onto a, inanimate object.
This is about to sound cheesy, but I'm gonna make the goddamn Sting from Lord of the Rings.
Oh, for crying out loud.
So, what? You just are casting invisibility on, the feather or something?
Yes, making it an invisible dagger.
Right.
Okay, so I will say this is not permanent, and the moment you let go of that dagger, it becomes visible again.
You never know when you might need a surprise attack. And who says it's gonna leave my hand?
He's
You know,
got you
that's
there, babe.
Frog fucking bow, that's clever. Alright. Trevor, you said you wanted to do something real quick?
well, if we're all done,
Oh wait, he's muted for me, that's why. I forgot I muted him.
of course he has me muted.
There, you're unmuted now.
Well, if we're all done having fun with the feathers, I'm going to try and get some shut-eye. To which everyone just sees me walk into the stone wall, because I use my meld into stone spell.
How long does that fucking spell last?
Question, because if he falls asleep, and there's a good chance he'll be turned to
Oh
stone.
no. Oh, okay. So I'm perfectly fine as long as I as long as okay, it
The
lasts
stone doesn't
8
take
hours.
damage.
Okay, as long as the stone doesn't take damage, and as long as no more than 8 hours passes.
Okay.
Well, let's hope your ass can wake up within 8 hours, because there's no way any one of us can wake you up.
Yeah, that is one of the drawbacks of melding stone. It says that if you meld into it, you cannot sense anything around you.
But I can still hear,
or
so
have
if so,
outside interact.
well, I could still hear, so someone could just knock on the wall.
Alright.
Wouldn't that count as disturbing it then, though?
No.
Not quite.
Okay, so if
It's like
if the
or
wall
you
is
throw-
destroyed, it will throw me out.
And by the time the spell ends, it will throw him out too. Is that a concentration spell?
No.
Alright.
Casting time, 1 action, range, touch, target a stone object or surface large enough to fully contain your body. Duration, 8 hours.
Alright then. With that, I am moving on to the next thing.
Okay.
Shortly after
Just gonna
Trevor melds into the stone.
try to find you know what, there.
Yeah. Shortly after Trevor melds into the stone, Throxus lifts his head and looks out the mouth of the cave. Intensely for a moment. Before he takes off running, then flying, right into the blizzard. And for everyone's sake, I am going to be moving Throxus to the GM layer. So,
Hidden event.
kinda. Throxus, everyone just saw Throxus run out of the mouth of the cave right into the forest.
Well, almost
right
everyone.
into the blizzard. Almost. Trevor, you're in a stone wall.
I have no idea what the hell is happening.
The turn. I'm sorry, who wanted to talk first?
I'll let
That would have
Ventura
been
go.
Caldor.
Oh, well, Keldor then.
Alright, Keldor, what did you want to say?
Caldor's just gonna look at the turn and be like, "Oh, fuck's wrong with your fiancé?"
Tur slowly stands up and carefully dusts herself and says, "I'll go and see what's going on."
Right. So, Vitur, despite the fact that you have grown up in the tundra before, it's still a blizzard, so while you are not having disadvantage, you are still taking a -5 penalty to your survival check to track down Thraxus. Especially considering he is flying.
Can I take Sylvester with me?
Yes.
That way it makes it easier to track him down.
Hold on, wait.
Alright,
Before she goes out the cave, Gore would like to see if there's something that he can help with real quick. At least point her in a direction.
Alright.
Okay,
Go.
so...
How are you planning on doing this?
He has that
Gore's
magical
going-
sense
what?
thing.
God damn it, Trevor!
Yeah.
Shut your damn mouth! You wanna
Yeah.
You know, in truth, I completely forgot about your magic awareness.
Yeah,
But
so
yeah,
I'm
go
hoping-
ahead. You can only see up to 60 feet, though.
Yeah, so I'm hoping that if I'm quick enough, I can spot and see which direction he's heading before I lose sight of him. So I need to. What do I need to make a roll for it?
I will have you roll a perception check, but because it's a blizzard and all this,
Disadvantage.
and because Throxus is moving a little fast, I'm going to also give you that -5 penalty to your perception.
Oh, do I roll it normal or at a disadvantage then?
Roll it normal.
And we'll just subtract 5 from it.
Yeah.
Oh!
Yeah,
Great.
no, you lost him immediately.
Okay. Vitur
Well-
just nods and thanks for, and says she'll return momentarily. How do you want me to do this?
Oh, never mind.
Vitur, because you have Sylvester with you, I will let you roll a survival at advantage. You'll still gain the -5 penalty.
Survival at advantage.
-5. You got a general direction. He is, if all of you can see, he is off in this general direction.
Did you ping? Because I didn't see
Did you ping? Because I can't see it.
Alright, so for you guys, he's that way.
I'm not seeing your ping.
Either I'm fucking blind or okay, there it is.
That was my ping. I'm like trying to see where Alex is pinging from.
Alright, so I'm thinking,
Because I'm not
Right
seeing your ping, babe.
Alex,
That's the problem.
You want to know why? It's because of the freaking fog of war. We can't see his ping from the fog of war.
I'm doing it in the area that you guys can see, though.
Yeah, but I'm not.
Oh, well, okay, I
See
saw that
where
one.
it goes.
I saw that one. Yeah.
Yeah, Fluffy was right. It was on the GM layer.
Oh.
So-
Dum-dum-dum.
You know he's going that way if you guys can see. If you zoom out, you should be able to see where the ping is.
He is a dumbass, but he's my dumbass.
Yeah,
Okay.
I know.
Isn't he the group
So do you want me to
dumbass?
move my character, or
Yes, move your character and Sylvester for me.
how do I move the two of them together?
I think if you
You
drag over the two of them, you can drag move them both.
click and drag like you would a box, or like select multiple items on your desktop.
Okay, well my right click is broken. That's why.
No, it's left click,
Like,
drag,
you just hold left click.
and
Okay, there
it's
we
like
go.
highlighting.
There you go.
There you guys go.
Okay. So like I said, my right click is broken because I broke my mouse when I threw it one night. So
Oh, hey, Alex. I have a quick question to ask.
Huh?
Even though technically I'm not perceptive to anything around me while I'm in a wall, I still technically have Umbin here. So he's able to speak with...
Something told you.
Yeah, like overall, Umbin could still speak with me and be like, hey, wake the hell up.
Alright, so
Okay.
we're gonna put Praxis back on hit the GM token. Or
let's get this
token
up
there.
right here.
He's got a lizard alarm clock.
Brittany, I need another survival check.
And for the sake of it, I'm just gonna poke my head out and be like, okay, what's happening?
Advantage,
Umbin,
right?
Nothing. Go. You have to sleep.
yes, advantage. Umbin basically says, so Throxus just ran off.
Another 17, by the way.
And, yeah, you find Throxus is actually... So, you find Thraxus is just making his way back. His blood is currently covering him as his wings are folded over across his chest as if to protect something.
Did he attack a Yeti or some shit?
Where is he at? Can you ping
Right in
him?
front of you, actually.
Okay. The turd gets down from Sylvester and walks up to Thraxus and silently looks at him without having to question anything.
Thraxus gives you a look of, I will explain later. We need to get out of this blizzard, essentially.
And so she nods and directs them both back to Sylvester, who is waiting patiently.
Alright, with that, I'm going to move all of you guys back to the cave. So, Thraxus walks into the cave. And he then, and as everyone sees how he is, with the blood covering him, and his wings folded over to protect something, when he unfolds his wings, he reveals an 11-year-old little girl. All of you, make me a wisdom saving throw real quick.
Back to normal.
Hey, 15, not bad.
Okay?
Actually, when I have only a plus, I think.
Vitter,
20 is not on my side today.
Tamal,
I'm just gonna have Umbin make the roll since my character is back in the wall.
yeah, alright, that's fine.
Sleeping in stone.
What was the check that I'm making?
Wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom.
That you're probably high.
Well, I didn't.
You
Why
should-
why is that an advantage? What the heck?
It's automatically on
Did
that.
you leave it?
Go ahead and roll it again.
That was weird.
This is memory. From Thraxus' memory. Of Thraxus' little sister. But you all can also, those who did make the wisdom saving throw, which will be Kaldor, Gore, actually, all of you made the wisdom saving throw, really. All of you can tell that while this looks very, very closely to Thraxus' little sister, this is in fact not his sister, and is in fact human. And then Thraxus speaks up. I heard her scream. Long story short, she was running from slave traders.
The turd nods and holds out her arms to take the little girl to inspect to make sure that she is not unharmed.
The little girl glances at you and then pulls herself, tries to bury herself into Thraxus' chest a little bit more.
Turd nods and doesn't move any closer, but allows Sylvester to essentially provide warmth. Letting him purr quite loudly.
You hear the sweetest little voice of as she looks over and goes, "Kitty." And essentially, Sylvester manages to pull the little girl away from Thraxus.
Caldor's gonna walk over to Thraxus and ask him, you have any wounds that need to be healed, good sir? Mr. Valiant Knight?
This blood isn't mine, nor is it the girl's.
Vitur nods to Thraxus, clarifying that there is no wound on her. She's just very cold and hungry.
Gore, still holding the hidden dagger, using one hand, slings his hammer over his shoulder and goes to walk and stand in front of the cave entrance to make sure nothing comes in.
Caldor is going to do the same. With Solaris, with his hand on Solaris.
Looking about, the little girl then speaks up. You aren't going to hurt me, right? You're not going to hurt me like they did?
Vitur shakes her head and simply says, "No, sweet child, we'll protect you. Just stay here with the cat, just in case something happens, okay? We'll protect
Caldor looks back and gives out a hearty little belly laugh. Sweet thing, they're gonna have to go through a big golden dragon boy and a small ferocious minotaur before they can get to you.
She nods, cuddles into Sylvester's fur, and Thraxus takes a moment to get out of sight to pinch the bridge of his nose and just collect himself.
I was gonna say something when Caldor said what he said.
Oh, please, by all means, say something, Tamal.
It wasn't me saying something. It's when Caldor said that they have to go through a golden boy and the Minotaur. I was gonna say Tamal loudly clears his throat in response to that.
Oh, and a big massive angry red dragon.
Currently still faffing around with his new weapon since he's still interested in it.
So, for everyone with a passive perception of 15 and above, and you hear the softest thank you from the little girl as she just cuddles into Sylvester and is immediately out cold.
Maul looks at Thraxus and says to him, "Next time you're going to run out to go save someone, it might be best to at least let me know first."
Or I'll take someone with you.
I'm sorry for running off without telling anyone. In
It's
truth,
fine. I know you don't do nothing without me.
in truth, if I hadn't run off when I did, I don't think I would have gotten to the poor girl.
Enough.
Caldor just speaks up and is like, "Yes, Thraxus, but you could have at least hollered to the one who has the massive furball that could have easily kept up with you. No offense, Vitur."
Vitur doesn't exactly hear what Caldor had said and has this look on her face as she watches the young girl cuddled into Sylvester. Wait, can anybody? I can't hear anyone.
No, I heard you. No, I heard you. I appreciate it.
We can
I
hear you.
was taking something.
We heard you.
Okay, because I can't hear
quiet.
Danny.
Yeah, we're just being.
What do you
we're all
mean
just
you
being
can't
quiet.
hear
I was
me?
Let me turn you up, babe.
Alright, so.
Oh, yeah, his overall volume down. That's
I'll
what I was
quickly take over Ombin. Ombin is going to curl up alongside the little girl and Sylvester. Also releasing his own very loud, comforting purr, because dragons do in fact purr. Just to help give a sense of protection for the poor girl.
I'm sorry, that just brings a smile to my face. A dragon that's probably as old as time is acting like a regular animal just in order to help calm a child. I find that amazing.
Believe it or not, dragons are actually very, very sympathetic creatures.
You know, so the story for Umbin is basically he's good friends with Apollo. Like once he met Apollo and everything, he started being nicer. Before Apollo was around and all that, Umbin was a complete ass.
Well, yes, he was a complete ass. He was still chaotic good, because Ruby Dragon.
Yeah.
Most
We all
gem
know
dragons
Sylvester's just an overgrown furball that just wants attention all the time.
He's an overgrown house cat.
And
That's basically all he is.
Umbin is just content with just getting meat. To which he is intently staring at Caldor because Caldor broke a promise.
Gore would like to do another magic awareness perception check to see if there's anything within 60 feet of the cave.
You promised him a
two
deer.
people were talking at once. Hold on. Two people were talking at once. First of all, Gore, you were talking first. Please repeat yourself.
Gore would like to make another magic awareness perception check. See if there's anything within 60 feet of the cave.
Go ahead.
Oh, you! It was this close to being a 20.
Despite your best efforts, you can't tell if there's anything getting closer or not.
Well,
with that,
even in spite of that, Gore is going to keep his hands firmly grasped on his weapons.
With that being said, Caldor, could you please repeat yourself?
No, I was saying out of character, what was it that I forgot to do for Umbin?
You promised Umbin an entire fucking deer and then forgot it.
Oh, that's because I didn't know if I caught a deer or not.
The deer you get in the side eye from a fucking ruby dragonborn. Dragon, sorry.
To help
That's the worst kind of.
Caldor,
Yeah, that's the worst kind of side eye.
Perception check -5 penalty. Okay.
You said perception?
Yes.
Okay.
The worst kind of side eye. A dragon version of a side eye.
A chameleon dragon giving you the side eye. That'd be horrifying.
Yeah, probably. A dragon that's been around. Oh god.
Caldor, you do not see any deer coming up.
Wait, we're in the mountains, right?
You're in the Highlands.
and there's still a blizzard going on, isn't there?
Yep.
Can I do a perception
Yeah,
check
so most
again to
of the
look for
party is
help?
taking cover.
Go ahead and roll it.
It's
I
the
roll,
golden
I roll,
boy who's
I
getting
roll.
the. Yeah. Like I said, I still find it hilarious how it's the golden boy who's getting the dirty looks from the fucking the ancient dragon.
20!
Oh.
You're welcome, Danny.
God fucking damn it. You can see the silhouette of an elk just outside the mouth of the cave, roughly here.
Ping again? Oh. Not even I can see that. Oh, there.
Roughly right there.
All right. Let's see. What do I have?
Oh, you got your sword.
Caldor is
You
going
do
to.
have the weapon that can slice through stone like butter.
Vitur finally shakes her head and walks over to Caldor and looks at him knowingly, says, "Why don't you let me handle this one and I'll let you go get it." As she pulls out her bow.
Caldor.
All right.
Caldor's been freaking bitchified by freaking Vitur over here.
No, because there's a reason for it, because Vitur was taught by her mother on how
Yeah,
to
I
use
know.
the tundra, because her mother's a hunter.
Also, there are only
You got the
Three
hunter,
party-
and then you got the hauler.
there are only 3 characters in this entire party that scare Caldor like bone chill. That is Thraxis, Tamal, and Vitur. The 4th one is freaking Gore, but that's only because he can use Radiant Breath against him.
Gore cannot use the radiant breath. He can use fire
Yeah, no,
breath.
I can't use radiant. Yeah, I can use fire, frost, acid, poison, and lightning.
So can reping again
There's
for
only,
the
like-
beer might possibly be it.
Yeah, about right there, that general vicinity.
Vitur, I need a survival check to see if you can actually nail the demon. Or elf.
Survival. I roll. Another crit, 20!
Sick.
Vitur, you didn't even have to leave the mouth of the cave. You just took aim and loosed a single ice frozen over arrow, and it nails the deer right in the head, causing an instant death.
Oh, you pierced the skull.
That's the only place I think he can aim for with a bow.
Oh, no, there's 3 key spots on an elk that you can aim for. The skull, the joint right in between the neck and the lower part of his jaw, and
Or
the
right
heart.
in between the
Heart
shoulder
and blood
blades.
to hit. Yeah.
The,
Yeah,
the shoulder blades is the most common one to hit with because it's a bigger area. The skull is the hardest, and the neck wound is the second hardest. I have hunters in my family, and I used to play a hunting game on the computer, so.
So with that,
Caldor's just going to look at her and just be like, remind me not to piss you off.
Vitur just turns around and smiles and says, "No, you probably shouldn't piss my mother off. This is child's work to her."
elsewhere, Ishtap, Vitur's mother, sneezes.
I'm going to go out and get the elk.
Alright, so it is going to count as difficult terrain for you unless you are flying. So I'd say it takes you about 2
no,
minutes
I'm-
to go out there, get the elk and drag it back.
Okay.
So I
Shit,
need a
so.
quick athletics check from you. There's no penalty involved. There is no disadvantage. Just give me a straight roll.
You said athletics?
Yep.
Beat strongman.
He fails. Oh.
23.
It was almost a 20.
I swear to God, if you get if another natural 20 is in place, I'm gonna lose my shit.
Hey, next person who rolls. High roll, high roll, high roll, high roll. Because I did that twice. Each time they made a roll, and it was both crit 20s.
Yeah, we know that. That's why Alex hit you, I think, for that time.
Hey, I'll
Also,
take all the
Alex-
good luck I can get because sometimes I get some shitty ass rolls.
Alex.
Yes.
Also, when I head back to the cave, you said there was a sneeze?
It was a comedic
Very
effect.
far
Basically,
away.
it was. Yeah, no. Basically, it was Vitura's mother sneezing at the mention of her name.
Oh,
Yeah.
You know, that whole. Achoo! Someone must be talking about
someone talking shit and you sneeze. Okay.
it. Yeah,
More or less
that
just
German
talking
concept, but
about
not
her.
about talking shit, yeah.
So
So,
you managed to bring back the very sizable elk back, and this elk is like a above average buck.
The skull mainly intact?
For the most part, you see a frozen arrow sticking right out of the eye.
Damn.
Gore is
Crack
going
shit.
to glance over at Umbin and ask him, "You gonna do anything with the head?" No, listen. There's a reason behind it. There is a reason behind it.
Totally,
Wait, for
totally.
the
not
reason-
possible.
But I need an answer
Totally
That's
first
not
right.
before I can do
possible
anything.
thing.
Trevor.
Hmm?
I'm gonna need you to answer for Ambin. Because Ambin just saw the elk get pulled in. Is he going to do anything with the head?
The full-on skull of the elk. Is he gonna do anything with it?
Umbin looks over to Gore and is like, if you plan on making a hat out of that thing, be my
Fuck no, I'm
guest.
gonna make a trophy out of it. Well, I mean, I possibly could, but I was planning to make a trophy out of it.
Trophy's good enough.
Because I mean, you gotta remember, my basic job was trophy hunter.
So upon this, Kaldor's gonna look over at Umbin, and because Umbin is a ruby dragons are somewhat associated with royalty. Kaldor gives a slight bow, waving his hand at the elk, saying, "As promised, it's not a deer, but I hope this suffices you."
Well, it is quite big. I'm going to definitely need Trevor to come out here. If he doesn't eat, then overall, both of our effectiveness goes down.
I'd like me to cut the piece out for him then.
To which I walk out of the wall. You are cutting nothing. I will deal with that myself.
But Turb just pops up, asking if the antlers could be left for her, as it's a tradition with her family.
Would you like me to carve the antlers off for you, or would you like the skull intact with the antlers?
Just the antlers themselves, please.
Okay.
It's part of fucking elk, Jesus Christ.
Taking the still invisible knife in his hand, he's going to slowly start sawing off the antlers. Before, when he finally gets done with that, he's then going to go right underneath the tip the skull where the spinal cord is connected to the neck and is going to sever that.
Alex, I am going to ask this real quick. If any of your coworkers who watch your stuff hate animal cruelty, then I hate to say it, but don't have them watch this one.
It's more survival than anything.
Yeah, no, this
Not really
doesn't
animal
count as
cruelty.
animal cruelty because the elk was given a very swift death.
I mean, even so, like in general, like there are a lot of people that make the excuse, even if an animal was given a quick death, it could still be seen as cruelty by a lot of people.
Nothing's going to be.
Yeah, and in truth, none of those people play D&D.
Yeah, thankfully.
Fair enough. I'm gonna walk over to where the elk corpse is, and I'm gonna look over at Umban. Alright. Tell me how much to cut off so I can portion it out for everyone. And
We'll raise his hand real quick.
For this, Trevor, I'm going to have you roll a survival check. Also, and because Umbin is helping you, you have advantage, okay?
alright.
This
Go
just
on.
tells you how much meat is actually usable.
Gore was going to ask if he could at least help skin the hide because he wants to use it to make something.
Of course! You can also, I'll have you roll a survival check for skinning the hide and all that as well. Just let Trevor roll his thing first, okay?
That's fine.
I would like to instead make a different check because I want to be precise with my cutting.
Are you talking medicine check?
Yes, that medicine check can basically if I'm trying to like be precise with how I cut, that could be medicine.
So you're talking about like surgical excision.
Yes, and at the same time, I could also check it for any diseases.
You know what?
Nice.
I'll let you do that. Go ahead.
Yeah, kill two birds with one stone.
Well, you are gonna cook this damn thing, so you are probably just gonna. You are technically purifying the meat.
Some diseases can't be cooked out.
Which that raises the question: are we
Yes,
cooking this thing, or are we just sticking it on the fire?
We're about to find out.
Which begs my other question: who's gonna start the fucking fire?
I mean,
So, let's see here. Google something.
and I mean, we got 3 alternative sources of fire literally walking around.
Yeah, y'all all three. Y'all.
I am literally the Human Torch, except in bull form.
Well,
Preferably,
close.
preferably because my character has the chef feat. He's going to look at everyone that can cast fire and be like, if any of you torches this thing, I will personally skewer your balls.
We're talking about setting it up as a campfire I had in Twitch.
No thanks. Caldor's just gonna hold his area and be like, no thanks, I would rather keep my lovely jewels, thank you. As you know, I am now a happily newly engaged dragonborn, so yeah, I would like to keep them.
oh, just says someone has clearly has never tried a cook.
My thing just cut out.
Style cooked food.
No, I was just doing some math and some searching. So you managed to get about 375
375?
What pieces of meat?
Yeah, that's including the organs as well, probably. Not just the skin.
No, actually, that's all the meat that you were able to salvage off of this.
Emptied out its entire entrails of that, right? Jesus Christ.
It's a fucking elk!
The thing is
There's
huge.
elk
I could literally make elk sausage if I wanted to.
That doesn't sound that bad.
Probably one elk would be big enough to probably feed like probably 2 dragonborns. Let alone.
One elk is big enough to feed 5 dragonborn of Tamal's size, build, and class.
I need to know for clarification, what's the human to dragonborn scale size?
What, in terms of
so
height?
A normal D&D
Height-wise.
a normal D&D human is between 5'8" and 6 foot.
That's what I'm asking, because comparing an
Your
elk
average
to a moose,
Your average dragonborn is roughly around the same height. They're just a little bit broader and more muscle bound.
okay. I know an elk stands at about almost 7 to 7.5 feet, not including the horns. If this was a moose, I'd understand it more, because mooses stand almost 9 feet tall.
Yeah, the average weight of an elk is about 710 pounds. And this elk was about 750.
Sure, took out in one shot.
I am going to say this as well. While carving up the elk, I pass over one of the legs to Umbin.
That's another 25 pounds.
You at least... Okay, wait, so Trevor, just for clarification, you at least were cutting from the underbelly. You weren't cutting from the top part of its body, were you?
No, I was cutting from the underbelly.
Okay.
So yeah.
You can't
So instead of 175, you get not 175. Instead of 375, you get 350 pounds of meat.
Jesus Christ.
The rest of what you
Noted.
managed, the rest of the elk is primarily bone and carrion, like the internal guts that aren't usable. At least not for you guys.
It'll be for Sylvester.
I am going to pass over a few of the bones to Sylvester, curiously to see if they want them.
So
He takes them happily.
very happily. But he does not chew on them, as he does not want to disturb the little girl.
Oh yeah, I forgot she's still in the picture.
All right, my character is going to start preparing some of the food, some of the meat.
All right.
Goes, you done with the carcass?
Yeah, I'm done with the carcass. Actually, mind saving me a few of the ribs. Just burn off whatever was.
You don't have to worry about that. I'm only getting the skin off the thing, so anything that's left behind will just be really meat and bone.
I know.
All right. So
Just preferably, I would just like some of those ribs.
I also need Gore's survival check to see how much of the skin of the elk he can keep.
Because of how I cut into the elk. Can he have advantage because he would be
He can have advantage.
Jesus Christ.
So far,
So-
this has been one of the chill sessions.
Yeah. So far we've got an elk that can feed 5 dragonborns of my character, and how big is this elk compared to say like any one of us?
Large creature.
From, like, scale,
It's
like-
about half the size of Sylvester
I guess I'm still
Yeah.
in his large form. That's how big the elk is. Does that help?
It kind of
I did not-
sit down.
So
didn't hear anything for about the past 30 seconds because the internet keeps dropping on my computer, so I had to switch it over to my phone.
Okay, make your roll, and it's at advantage.
So actually, I would say that the size of the elk, by the way, Kamal, is about 3. In size, it'd be about the size of 3 of you, Kamal, put together.
But he's about half
Not
the
standing
size
on
of
top of
Sylvester
each other.
in
Not
large
standing
form.
on top of each other.
No, I'm talking about weight.
Yeah,
Yeah.
weight-wise, yeah, 3 of you. Size-wise, about 2.5 of me.
Alright, so am I good to go ahead and try and start scanning?
It's about size-wise, it's about half the size of Sylvester's large form.
Actually, I was going to say because elk are actually bigger than saber-toothed tigers.
Yes,
they're
exactly. But this is a giant saber-toothed tiger. Do not forget this.
He's magical.
Okay, look, I'm just going to say that he is the elk is about 3 heads taller than Tamal when standing upright, not counting the horns.
fair
And
enough.
is as long as Sylvester himself, from head to tail.
I was gonna say that would probably explain why these fuckers has enough fucking meat to fucking keep 5 fucking red dragonborns fed for probably a week or 2. Oh, dead.
Fed for some time, yeah. Alright. But yeah, no. Gore, I do need that survival check from you at advantage.
High roll, high roll, high roll, high roll, high roll.
High roll, high roll.
What was that? Sorry. internet.
Survival check at advantage.
Oh, okay. At
High roll,
advantage,
high
you
roll,
got
high
it.
roll, high roll, high roll,
High roll, high roll, high roll, high roll. High
Low roll.
enough.
Maybe I need to say high roll because I almost got a negative.
High enough.
You will, unless you're out in the storm, you're not going to get counted against the -5.
Oh, no.
So
I mean, that 9 was a 3. I almost hit a negative.
Yeah, you almost got like a nat 1 or some shit like that.
So with that, that 16, I'd say gets you enough to make roughly a throw blanket. You know, one of those mid-sized blankets that you would get on Christmas as a cheap gift.
Yeah, okay, so say Gore's cured it and everything. How big is the little girl?
Huh?
The little girl that's being cuddled by Sylvester.
As big as you. She's an 11-year-old. She's your average 11-year-old little girl.
Okay, so after I pretty much, cleaned it, disinfected it and everything to make it pretty much into like a, sort of like a cleaned pelt, Gore's going to walk it over and sticking the warm fur side of it onto the girl to help keep her warm.
Also, I just realised Ash hasn't returned from his cooking thing.
And he's probably still cooking, because like you said, he's having to use a 2-burner. And a 2-burner induction stove, because his stove is broken, so he's kind of dealing with that.
Alex,
Yes.
I would like to make a perception check on the little girl to see.
After placing it on her, Gore just goes, "There we go. That should help keep her warm."
Yeah, I want to do a perception check on her to like see how healthy she is, like overall like.
And then Gore's going to sit down and just slowly start carving all the skin, meat, eyeballs, and all of that just from the skull.
Also, Trevor,
Lovely.
Tur already checked the health, and she was fine.
I meant like is she underweight? All of that. That's what I mean by perception.
Okay.
So
Told
that
you he
would
was
actually
making
be
himself a
medicine
picnic.
check.
Oh, medicine check? Alright.
Yes.
Alright, medicine check. Normal roll. Well, how healthy is she? Is she underweight?
He is malnourished. He is underweight. And you also notice that there is also some bruising around her neck, her wrists, her ankles, and upon her own inner thighs.
My character is going to keep that information to himself, as he doesn't want to have anyone in the party immediately start snapping.
Out of character, I think if Thraxus was to know about that certain part, I'm pretty sure he'd go back out into the storm to find the fuckers.
Hence
And make sure they were
hence
dead.
why I'm keeping the information to myself. But in character, I am gonna say this. A good portion of this food is gonna go to that little girl when she wakes up.
Vitur
I
looks
also forgot-
oh, sorry, go
I
ahead,
also
babe.
forgot to mention, she does have bags under her eyes as well. Deep bags. So this is going to be the first night of her sleep that she gets.
And that I will tell everyone.
Vitur, please continue what you were trying to say.
I was gonna say something, but I decided not to. But instead, she's going to turn back and look at the young girl again, with the same look that she had when Caldor had spoke, without her knowledge and realizing it. She missed something that Caldor had said.
All right. So,
Caldor is going to go back to his little post at the front of the cave.
Need to check something real quick. Chef. During a short rest, I can make food for 4 plus my proficiency bonus creatures if they eat it, and spend 1 or more hit die. They regain 1d8.
all right. So,
I can make 8 meals in a short rest.
So as you guys, I'm gonna say you guys take shifts on who's watching. The blizzard continues to howl and just let rage on. So I'd say it's around 3, 4 in the morning. Who's currently on shift?
I'm currently still making food.
Me and Gore.
Yeah, I was going to say, Gore's going to sit up and pull an all-nighter.
All right, Gore, go ahead and give yourself a. I'm talking about a long rest. Yes, Trevor.
All right.
That is fine.
Okay, since this is a long rest instead of a short rest, would I instead make double the meals?
You can make the 8 meals, and you are making rations.
8 meals and then rations. How many rations?
Roll me
How much
a
meat does he
survival check.
Roll you a survival check.
Yeah, and then roll me a percentile. With that, Gore, Caldor, you guys, because you guys insist on taking an all-nighter, you guys
Well,
are
I
going to
insisted.
have
I don't
a
know
level
about
of
Caldor.
exhaustion.
Well, no, I insisted. I don't know about Caldor.
Caldor?
Gore, Caldor, and you are basically at this point y'all's is brothers, and so anything you do, Caldor's gonna be right there with you.
Okay.
I
and
rolled
Alex,
a 3.
you should probably know the reason why Gore is pulling an all-nighter. If you remember something from his lore.
So you actually rolled a 7 on my end.
Yeah, I rolled a 3, but then plus 4, so 7.
Yeah. So, roll me a percentile. D100. You're roughly making rations for one person for the next 8 days.
Enough rations for one person for the next 8 days.
You got some bad rules, my guy. So
1, 2, 3, 4,
Yeah, 8
5,
rations.
6.
So in theory, if it's one person for 8 days and there's about, what, 6 of us? Or 7? Oh, let me count. I need to...
6.
1, 2,
I
3,
think you might need to
4,
recount
5, 6.
Okay, not including Umbin
8,
or
including
Okay,
Sylvester. Not counting Umbin since Umbin doesn't eat.
No, Umbin does eat. I'm saying like not including the pets. These are rations that would be for us. So
Okay, well,
if
including the little girl, that makes 7 people.
yeah, 7 people. So overall,
1 day's worth of rations.
1 day's worth of rations for everyone, except one person would have 2 rations. So I'll give 2 of the rations
give it
to the
to the
little
girl.
girl. Yeah, I'll give the 2 to the little girl.
Yeah.
So with that, by the way,
Wait, I need to put a point of exhaustion on my character.
How do I do that, by the way?
Same.
don't worry about it. I'll add it in later.
Okay.
Do I take a point of exhaustion? Because like my character is like cooking a lot of food, but like he did take like a brief nap in the wall before all this happened.
So wait, you're pulling an all-nighter as well?
You're not getting an exhaustion point of exhaustion, technically.
Oh, I see it. Okay, Danny, you see the tab underneath successes and failures, the death saves?
Yeah.
Right there where it says exhaustion level, increase it to a 1.
Alright, so, I need to backtrack a little bit.
Okay.
So,
Alex,
I got a concerned look on her face.
Oh, that's weird. It's not showing it for me.
Right underneath your death saves?
Yeah, I'm looking underneath my death saves.
Let me fix that real quick. Give me a moment. But back to what I was saying.
Yep.
Thraxis is going to notice that Vitur has a very concerned look on her face. And is going to speak up. Vitur, what's wrong?
She shakes her head and looks to Thraxis and smiles softly and says, "Oh, nothing. I'm okay."
He frowns, but doesn't want to push it any further. So, all that is going on. So, back to present time. While all of this is going on, who had, the little girl bolts upright. A look of pure panic in her eyes.
Me being the immediate one next to her, I calmly look at her. Hey, it's okay. It's all right. There's nothing to worry about. You're safe.
She looks over at you and is visibly confused. And she simply asks, I'm sorry, but where did you come from?
Ah, right. Well, little girl, I'm a very magical person and I can walk through walls. To which I immediately put my hand through the wall again, just to show her.
She pales.
Yeah, that's not gonna terrify the kid. Jesus.
She pales and looks like she's about to scream.
Gore goes, "It's all right, little one. He's just the cook of the group.
Wow.
If anything, he has some nice yummy food for you to eat."
Ah, yes, that's right. I do hand over a little plate of food for her.
She looks at it, then at you, and asks, "Are you sure this is all for me?"
Of course it's all for you. You look very hungry.
She has tears in her eyes as she gratefully digs in.
Professor is going to nudge her a little to make sure she eats what she can.
She is eating, as she is surprised by everyone's kindness. Trevor,
Yes?
you? What is your Actually, hold on. What is everyone's passive perception?
My passive perception is an 18.
Mine's a
Okay.
16.
Umbin's is a 20.
I am I'm 16. Sylvester is a 15. Wow, he's low for a cat.
Oh, wait, is everyone telling her passive?
Yes, please.
Yeah, no. Yeah.
Oh, 19.
Damn.
Kamal, what's yours?
I'm one below Umbin.
So, and Tamal is also a 16. So, with that,
Still here, by the way.
Paraxis looks up from his position, from his place, out the cave mouth. Trevor, you hear it too. Then Ombin and Kaldor.
Wouldn't Umbin have been the first to hear it?
No, because Paraxis is a 21.
Oh, okay, so then Thraxus, then Umbin, then me.
Then
Wait, what did they hear?
Kaldor.
Actually, no. Thraxus, Umbin,
It'll go
Kaldor,
Thraxus,
me.
Umbin, me. Yeah.
Yeah, so
Okay.
with that, the four of you hear male voices yelling. The rest of you start hearing it as soon as voices get closer.
Oh yeah.
Find
No,
them
as
who-
soon as
Hold on.
Kaldor hears this, obviously he can tell that these are not very happy voices. He is going to stand straight up. He's not hunched or anything, showing his full height of 7'6".
But
Hearing
basically, what you guys hear is, "Find her, you idiots! You couldn't have gotten far in this blizzard, and if we bring back another frozen corpse to the boss, he'll have our heads mounted on pike."
Ooh,
That
fresh
little
meat.
brat.
Alex, I have a quick question I need to ask.
Yes.
Can I use meld into stone on others?
No.
No.
Oh, that's evil.
You see, okay, now I'm kind of upset with myself because I realized I should have saved my fucking invisibility. I could have hidden the girl so that way they couldn't have seen her and she could have stayed hidden.
Wait! Wait!
No, okay, it would have worn off as soon as you let go of her.
Yeah.
Wait.
Might happen
Wait,
because he
hold on.
rock.
No,
Okay.
wait. Hold on. I have to check.
All right.
Also, what was your answer to my question, Alex?
It's long rest.
What?
Hey, Alex.
It counted as a long rest, not a short rest. Yes, Dan.
No, not that. Okay, I was asking if I could use meld into stone on others.
Oh no, you can only use it on yourself.
Ah, that sucks. I was hoping I could like hide her in the stone so that she wouldn't have to hear any of the fighting that's about to happen.
All right, but Danny, what did you have?
Yeah, I'm going to look at Vitur. And I'm going to walk over to Vitur and I'm going to ask her, Vitur, I'm about to do something and it involves Sylvester. Do you trust me?
You're beating me to the punch, I think. If I know
Yes.
what you're doing, you're beating me to the punch.
Yeah, he's
Vitura
Aw.
looks to you, and simply says, "You'll have to go through it." Hang on, let me rephrase this. She simply says, "I trust you, but you have to make sure Sylvester is okay with it. He is a very particular animal. But
Yeah,
Which-
and right
to help
now,
win him over, here is his favorite bag." And she hands over a small bag full of training treats that she holds on to for Sylvester in case she ever needs them.
I don't think I'll need them. I'm pretty sure Sylvester
I'm
will.
not gonna try and use that. There's no way I want to do that
I
to a
think
little girl.
Sylvester will
No.
understand once I say something.
So-
Keldor is then going to walk over to Sylvester. He's going to look at him and be like, Sylvester, can you wrap yourself around her completely?
Sylvester is kind of sitting on her partially.
Yeah.
Basically,
The only thing that's coming out of her out of whatever her is showing is enough for her to eat.
yeah.
Essentially.
Basically.
Basically, he's literally on top of her, but allowing her to eat because he knows
And
that she needs the food. So he's
Good!
essentially just she's basically covered in nothing but cat fur.
Good. Hey, Alex, I'm going to cast Minor Illusion and make them look like a boulder.
So,
If that's the case, then Sylvester cannot fight.
well, there goes my little thing I had in mind, but whatever.
Wait, okay.
what did you have in mind, Small?
Well, I remembered saying this to you, Alex, in the past. The fact that I've never got the chance to call upon a certain something, and
I never said you couldn't yet.
well, the idea I had, because I thought at first this cave segment you put us in, I thought it was just basically just exploring it, not hiding out in it. Since now the plans have changed, the idea I had was, what if I call upon the horse and put this in the nicest ways, and if you heard Sabaton, you probably have heard this fucking name of the song, basically charged at the fucking voices we've heard.
essentially use Sylvester as a batting ram.
Oh no, not Sylvester.
He
The
would
thing that me and
basically
Alex was
summon
working on.
Yeah, he basically summons a steed, and then he's going to full on just charge blindly into the blizzard.
Oh, okay. Essentially, that would work,
oh.
even though the thing is like, Alex will
Oh.
state, with it being a blizzard, you're better off using something that has the ability to trek in said blizzard. And because Vitur and Sylvester know what they're doing in said blizzard, they have a bit more traction. Does that make sense?
Well, I didn't know the blizzard was still going on, so that plan of mine just gone up and out in fucking smoke.
I have a better idea on something that we can do. Okay, so Caldor wanted to use Minor Illusion to make the little girl and Sylvester look like just a big boulder. Instead, what we could do is he can use Minor Illusion, have the little girl just by herself look like a boulder, and I cast Silence so that and like I try to condense Silence down into just where the little girl is, so that she can't hear anything and they can't hear her.
Wouldn't
I
that
just
then
thought of
fall
something,
under concentration?
and I
then?
need to know if it'll work.
Okay.
Can
What's coming
Vitur wild shape her?
No.
I think wild shape's only
shape is a
self, isn't
druid
it?
only thing, and that can only be done to said druid.
So it's a self spell.
It's a self thing.
Okay. Well, Vitur is automatically going to. She wants to. She's going to conjure animals. Because she knows Sylvester is not going to leave the little girl behind. So she already knows Sylvester is not going to fight in this particular battle because he is going to be on protective duty.
And for the sake of it, if we are, in the sense, actually going to fight, instead of trying to cast Silence, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use... Do I want to use that? Or do I want to use this?
So, Alex, I just lost Wi-Fi on my computer, so I'm going to need you to control my character for me.
Alright.
Oh, wait. I'm connecting back. Hold on.
Okay, so... Vitur's gonna conjure animals. I'm going to call upon spirit guardians.
Gore has one thing he would like to do.
Guardians?
I have spirit guardians, yes.
I'm pretty sure that's a self spell.
Yes, it's a self spell. They protect me and don't. I believe they attack enemies.
You're acting like... Okay, I see exactly what you're doing now.
I'm guessing in basic sense, Trevor's going to be playing goalie.
Trevor's playing goalie.
Yep, I'm playing goalie because, like, here's the thing. Like, I can either use Spirit Guardians, which can go, like, 4 Guardians, I can go up to 15 feet away from me, or Spirit Shroud. Spirit Guardians last longer.
Alright.
Okay.
So, with that said, though, by the time you guys all get your plans sorted,
Damn, there was one thing I was wanting to do, but oh well.
oh, no, go ahead, tell me.
Well, it would... What I'm kind of wanting to do would basically trigger a fight, sort of.
What?
Can I just run the play-by-play through to you, and then you can basically say if it'll happen or not?
I'm just gonna...
Sure.
I'm just gonna move my character here, and I'm gonna have Umbin right here because Umbin was also beside the little girl.
Okay, so basically, what's going to happen is Gore is going to turn to Caldor, and without saying anything, is going to sling both of his arms upward. And Danny, I hope you understand what Gore is wanting done.
Launch me!
He wants uppies.
Gore, Gore, you are a beautiful bastard. Caldor smiles as he
Gives
picks
it.
up Gore and places him on his shoulder, as he has
He gives a
reacquired.
cheeky grin.
Caldor has reacquired the Minotaur cannon.
Okay,
You know,
I don't know why.
Truthfully, Alex, I think you should allow the in this particular sense, just because of the little girl, I think the gore, the flail should be implemented.
I doubt that. I doubt he'd do that.
Alex?
Yeah, no, I don't think he wants another one-shot KO ability.
Yeah, no.
He's mad right now, I can tell.
Give me a moment.
I am gonna say, like, whenever I saw the token that you had for the person, for a split second I thought it was like a pirate era version of Solid Snake. Like, everyone else looking at it, you like, can anyone else agree with me if they've played Metal Gear Solid?
Dude, shut up, you're a bastard.
Yep.
I'm also trying to make this to where it's not, to where you guys can see them.
Oh, I see them. They're bright as fuck. The bright street boys.
But not so bright is the problem. Maybe if I go with gray.
Try gray, yeah, that seems to look better. I have a Wi-Fi back on my damn computer. I do. Yay, I can see shit again.
Are you sure, Alex?
Yeah, sure.
Alright.
And we're back. So, basically, as you guys hear the gruff voices of the guys going, "Find the little brat! Boss wants her!" Yada yada. Getting closer and all that, all of you had began setting up a contingency plan. If I remember correctly, because it was a little bit of a break that we took. Gore, you said you wanted to get thrown into the pile, did you not?
Oh yes, full on Gimli from fucking Lord of the Rings, Battle of Gondor.
Alright. So with you getting thrown, I'm assuming that you want to...
Once I get done, let me know when to make my athletics check.
Yeah, I was assuming that you wanted to get thrown right as the guys get...
right as they came into view.
Came into view? Alright.
Yes, surprise attack.
As Gore's getting thrown, I want to have what is the most menacing creature I can come up with?
Alright, you figure that out here in a moment.
I need to know what I can conjure and how, like...
Also, Alex, thank you for changing Umbin's photo.
Yeah, sorry about that. Alright, so, first things first, Caldor, I need an athletics check from you.
Yeah, I was just about to say, while Caldor's fucking
I'm
over the
hoping I
outside.
don't fuck up a throw this time.
Yeah, I
What
hope
were you
not.
trying to do, Tomo?
I whispered into Gar's ear, knowing the fact he's about to be, before he gets tossed, saying that, don't worry, I won't tell the elf.
He side eyes him like, bitch, you better not.
Shit. I accidentally had an effect, so sorry about that.
All good.
Alrighty, let's get this athletics check.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're about to
Oh,
see
yeah.
a flying 3-foot tall Minotaur.
With a 3-foot tall warhammer.
Oh no!
He was one away from hitting a negative.
Quick,
nat
Tamal,
one.
save it.
I was gonna say, would Gar get more benefits with me tossing him since I've got higher strength?
Oh, no,
You
it's
have
athletic.
maxed strength, actually.
Hmm?
So basically, what I'm gonna have happen is, Caldor, you try to lift Gore, but because of the frigid cold, you can't really do it this time.
Wait,
It must be.
would Sylvester be able to take a second and toss Gore?
At this point-
In truth, Sylvester is not wanting to get up away from the girl at all.
This is true. I take that back. Okay, I'm going to summon a familiar favorite.
I just
Not the
The
badgers.
badgers.
Not the badgers.
How many badgers you summoning?
All of them.
oh boy.
All right.
Yeah, Alex's sense of dread just washing over him from that tone.
While he's doing that.
I find it
Gore's
funny
going
how
to
he's summoning
look
all the
at
I
badgers
would
around
like
him.
the badger. Oh, damn it! I should have did that instead.
What?
I should have had, because it's snowing. I should have had a snow leopard, and did snow
I was
leopard.
gonna say, yeah, you should have summoned like snow leopards or snow lynx.
Can I do that instead, Beb?
I mean- Snow lynxes are basically the same size as these regular badgers, so you could just say that these badgers are snow lynx.
I mean, you.
Yeah, for the sake of me, I'm just gonna have multiple put in 4 more Sylvesters.
Okay.
So,
And then and then have them on the outskirts of the bandits, please.
yeah, give me a hot moment.
Also, fact,
Because I don't
snow
want
lynx.
them to be seen just yet. I want them to be on the look. I want them to be surrounded, but the bandits don't know that they're there.
also, fun fact: snow lynxes are actually far more deadly than a snow leopard.
Yeah, because snow leopard's a bit too cuddly. I want to be in a
Yes.
cuddle pile of snow leopards.
You've got some questionable desires there, lass.
I don't care if it's a danger floof, it is a kitty.
Murder mittens.
No!
You do
I
realize
want
you're
to
trying.
pet the kitty!
Baby.
Goddamn, this
Murder
reminds me of the goddamn Panther Luna. If anyone knows what I'm talking about.
Yes! Yes! I want to boop the snoot. I want to pet the baby.
Note to self: keep all cats away from Vitur in a 5-mile bloody radius.
I'd say
No,
10
no.
mile.
So is Gore not going to be tossed?
No, dude.
So with that, unless Tamal wants to try and chuck the Minotaur,
The only
no.
who would be able to would be Thraxus.
In his demon state,
Yeah, no, I'm a stocky little motherfucker.
Also,
I need
the
a
turtle would
linebacker
like to
to
try.
toss me.
Would also like to activate her aura when she gets the chance.
Right.
All
Oh,
right.
I might as well. Fuck it. I'll give a swing at this.
Gorge
Because
is
not even
a
you get-
good dragon.
Yep. No. Hang on. With advantage or disadvantage?
I think it would be
Neither.
normal, wouldn't it?
It's just straight
Yeah,
roll.
it's normal.
Yep. Just want to check if I have accidentally set it to advantage. On my luck. Nope, I have not. Athletics.
Normal. High roll, high roll, high roll. Yeah! I like to imagine he just gets grabbed by the belt around
Alright.
his chest and he's like, hmm?
Tamal, I need a question answer. Are you grabbing him by the horns, the wrists, or his leg?
Or my waist. Why you gotta?
So many
Why you
options.
gotta give? Why you gotta give him so many options? That would make it so hard for me to hit the goddamn enemy.
Ah,
I'm being
yes.
tossed like a ragdoll now.
Yes, grabs the bull by the horns in a literal sense and throws him.
So many
Tamal,
options.
what are you doing?
Pray to God that I managed to right myself and hit him.
I'm gonna. Fucking look out so lot now. I'm going to grab Gore by his belt buckle from behind and spin around and
another
lob the
wedgie.
motherfucker.
Wait, no.
Okay, so you're... Okay.
Also, I want to also add to this point. One hand's on his belt, the other hand is on, like, I think he's on his hair, so I can keep a grip on him so I don't accidentally. So his belt doesn't
Motherfucking grabbed my
accidentally-
mane.
So you grab him by the... So basically, you grab him by the scruff and his belt, the back of his belt, and just yeet him.
Pretty much, yeah.
I'd like everyone just to picture this. As Gore's flying through the air, all you hear, quite literally, is Soldier from TF2 screaming like,
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I'm gonna need that sound real quick.
I don't have that sound.
I
Never
never
mind it
played
on-
TF2.
Don't look at me, I have a blank on that. I have to pay money for TF2 sounds.
Zodiac,
The YouTube clip.
Yeah,
Find
YouTube
the
clips,
music
but
sound.
it's not gonna sound as good.
I don't know.
and
Give me 1 sec then.
dealing the with the throw, the damage of 58, the damage of 7 points of bludgeoning damage is done.
Oh, damn. I was gonna see if there was a sort of check if I could make to do something.
Oh, no, this is just you impacting and pushing him about 5
Oh
feet
well,
back.
this was something I wanted. This is something I wanted to do before I made the impact. I wanted to see if it was possible.
Go for it.
Okay. What I wanted to do was I kind of wanted to see if I could sleight of hand throw the invisible dagger as it leaves my hand, revealing itself as it's flying directly for the captain's forehead.
That will require A, an acrobatics check, and B,
Precision.
actually, that will also require me to put on a very specific item.
While you're doing that, Alex,
Would it be a
there I
dexterous
ask.
check?
probably. So he is kind of throwing a small knife.
No, sleight
Which
of
is
hand.
very hard to-
Sleight of hand to see if he can aim it directly at the face.
Well, aim it at them, and not miss them.
Alex, I have the soundbite for the soldier scream downloaded. I can send it to you if that's what you want.
Please and thank you.
Okay. You're gonna say.
The only thing I'm just imagining now is what the bloody bandits are thinking of right now after they just had a 3-foot minotaur just been lulled at them out of the fucking storm, out of nowhere. They just see this 3-foot fucking tall fucking
Screaming
minotaur just come out of nowhere. Yes, screaming that shit. They don't know how the Minotaur flew, but they just see him flying at him.
Oh, Alex?
Ah,
There's something I don't think I should be able to do on the map.
hold on.
I'm
Taking
guessing
your
you're adding
time.
something to my skills. No, not my skills, my abilities.
I
Nice.
do.
Yeah, he's adding that. He's adding your little invisible feather knife. That's the only thing I can call it.
Way too many attacks.
Why
You're
can I
basic-
not have them?
You're basically God. You're just essentially the Belmont. You're just basically the monk version of a cleric. The amount of attacks you have.
Adding this feather attack ability will make 20 different attacks that I can do.
Jesus Christ. And now, Greg, give me the feather now.
Okay, 1 second. I am trying to fix shit. Thank you. 4.
I basically have 10 regular abilities, and then I have 10 rage abilities.
For the sake of it, just to show everyone the thing that I shouldn't be able to do.
Oh boy.
I can move the fire.
Oh.
Huh?
I thought it was something dangerous. Like,
No,
that's
I
not
can
really
move the whole campfire. Just
no.
imagine the small little little Belmont. Just like, okay, I'm gonna pick up the campfire and I'm just gonna yeet it at the enemies.
Okay, so roll 20 fucked up and I can't have the +1 dart. Or dagger. Or
I
normally
mean, we could just flavor text it saying that it's my dart ability if that's what you want.
With a small.
Could you add it
Plaza.
as a throwing knife? Like just put it in as a throwing knife.
That's
Yeah,
the thing. He
people
can't
know-
seem to add it to. Yeah, he's been trying to add it to his sheet.
I normally can't. I don't have my compendium for some fuck all reason.
Weird.
No, I did not. Oh,
I swear to God, I regret gifting you that bloody feather thing now. Because generally speaking, when I came up with the idea to gift it to you, Gore, I genuinely thought you were gonna try like make like a fist dagger out of it or something like that,
Fuck it!
or a push dagger or some shit like that. Not literally throw it like a goddamn throwing knife.
Well, I was thinking about holding it in my hand as a dagger, but then I don't think I would be able to try and stab with invisible dagger while also swinging hammer to bonk him in the head. But with the way I'm doing it now, if it works how I hope it's working,
Okay, I need to completely reload my.
That actually
Oh, that's
that actually
right.
raises the question: if someone was to use it as an extending wrist dagger, like a freaking hidden blade, if you were to specifically use that, Gore, would it be invisible or?
if I kept
No,
if I had kept invisibility on it and instead of throwing it, kept it and stabbed the person, it technically still would be a hidden blade because it's invisible.
I would
Yeah,
I would
it
like
still would be invisible until he throws it.
I would also like to state, if you did make it work like a hidden blade, what's to say if you accidentally extended the blade and cut your fingers off?
Okay, so
I only have 3 fingers.
Gore, go ahead and roll
Yes.
me that acrobatics if you can.
No, Trevor, we're not
okay.
pulling a goddamn Bayek from Assassin's Creed Origins. No, he's not losing his goddamn ring finger. It's off.
Hey, let's go.
Give me a second.
Let's go. Also, shouldn't we all be starting to roll for initiative?
This is a surprise round.
Ah, right.
Yeah, it's a surprise attack. So
Yeah, they just got attacked by a flying minotaur.
So with that, go ahead and roll the feather blade that I just changed your dart into.
okay.
Just for the time being until he changes it back. Because I don't think Thraxis is going to be very happy giving you more feather knives after you keep throwing them.
All right, give me 1 sec. I'll be right back. I gotta go check out a boat. Oh, it's already pulled off. All right, never mind. In the middle of something. Can't exactly stop.
When the hell did your family have a boat?
It's online D&D.
I like how she just shuts the
Oh.
door.
Yes.
And by the sound, it was with attitude by the sound of that by the sound of shutting that door.
No, she was looking at my computer screen like, what in the hell are you playing? And then I had to explain to her I'm playing online D&D.
What's D&D? Dungeons and Dragons. Oh, Satan's game.
Well, no, she knows about D&D.
No, that's what I'm a 40k.
7 points of damage.
You saying how much? Oh, 7 points.
Stabby, stabby.
And that being
Okay.
said, everyone roll for initiative.
Initiative.
Oh, so I could only make one attack during the surprise attack?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn!
And considering the fact,
Because
So
it's
here's what I was
called
really
a surprise
wanting to do.
attack for a reason.
I know, but here's kind of what I'm just going to explain to you guys what I was hoping I could have tried and done. What I was wanting to do was, after the blade landed into him, I was going to take the hammer, wind it up, and then strike it on the back of the blade, basically slamming it into him further.
Jesus, don't pull. They're not a bloody nail. They're not a piece of wood.
Nail, coffin!
And for once in my life, I shall roll low. Never mind.
Yeah, that
I
is
think that's
technically
the lowest I've rolled.
normal initiative. Let's go. Kapow.
I know I'm gonna roll fucking low. Even though the fact that I do have advantage.
Come on, baby, roll.
Yeah.
Oh wait! Oh, I didn't put my fucking token. Oh, God damn it!
Yeah.
Wah, wah. And
You want me to re-roll that then, or?
Yes,
Probably.
please.
Alex.
I think out of the character rolls, mine's the lowest.
Alex, remind me, does Tamal have
No.
advantage in the initiative? Or
Yeah, you
Never mind.
oh, for fuck's sake! Not even fucking here,
Well-
Alex. Oh, yeah.
Yes, Kamal. You would roll.
Right.
You would roll twice because Barbarian Bullshittery and Roll20 do not seem to like each other.
Oh, yeah, I couldn't hear you because
Everyone was
Oh, them
talking.
two.
I know. It's fine. Just roll and then roll again.
oh,
And
for
then take
fuck.
the higher-
Oh,
You can't be upset, Alucard. You beat me.
I love the fact it has not
I
changed
rolled a
from
12
point
because I
14.
took the token. I had to re-roll, and now that I've made a re-roll, I got 5. So you're doing better than me, then.
Then again, I say that I just realised my initiative is 2.14. Why?
Victor. I still need your
Or-
initiative, please.
Let's groove tonight.
How is it that the goddamn enemies get a higher initiative than me? Motherfuckers.
They had a higher initiative than 3 of us.
You know what? Just for the sake of it, because I want to see what would happen. Alex, just ignore this. I just want to see what would happen. Ha!
You're an ass, and I hate you. You're an ass, and I hate you.
How? This is why, Trevor, I hate your character. The fact that I got advantage in initiative and somehow you're beating me in that shit.
What? Whoa! Okay, the one that was Umben. 2, it's just roll 20. 3, rabbit foot.
Got it, I'm fine.
Fuck your rabbit's foot.
It took so long she fell asleep.
Oops.
He actually fell asleep.
She actually fell asleep. I had to go and wake her up.
Well, at least now we know. Well, at least now we know we've got a good way to put Brittany to sleep now. Just wait for Alex to sort shit out. There you go. That'll put her right to sleep.
Oh, yeah, of course. Of course it will. Of course it will. God damn it. She rolled higher than me. Fuck.
She rolled higher than 3 of us, dude.
Yeah,
I
for some
rolled
reason,
higher
roll
than
to.
you, Gore.
Exactly, but you don't see me complaining. I'm the one that's in the most danger right now.
I'm in danger.
In danger.
Yeah.
And I know the captain's giving me a really nasty look because I'm the one who threw a goddamn blade in his forehead.
Head on. Apply directly to the forehead.
3, 4.
And not only that, I smacked into him with the full force of a goddamn bull.
Yep. Courtesy of Keldor.
Thraxus is then going to.
Can I have the cats move in now?
Yes, I'll have the cats move in now and reveal themselves, but they will not be able to attack.
That's fine. I don't care them not able to attack. I just want them to move in, so everyone
Box them
has
in, box them
advantage
in.
on all
And
their
that-
rolls, starting when
and
we
not
get
only
it
that-
pretty into combat.
And not only that, don't they have to spend movement to disengage if they won't try to get away?
Oh yeah.
The only
That's the
thing
big-
I won't be able to do is pounce, but I don't care. I'd rather have just live that one for Sylvester. They just get claw or they get bite. So limbs will be torn from bodies.
So
Take the
Thraxus is deciding he wants to keep one of them alive. So, more specifically, he's going to want to keep probably the captain. So he's going to shoot a nightshade dart at the captain.
That poor captain is
Does
going to
his
probably die
breath
from
hurt?
blood loss.
If the captain's still awake by my turn, I will definitely put him to sleep for you. And there will be a key phrasing that Gore says as he does it.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't think the bandits are really worried about the animals that's basically surrounded them. I think they're more worried about what the fuck else is gonna come from the storm from the same direction that you came from, Gore. Because they probably think you're alone.
Just imagine that you're looking through the snow and suddenly you see
No, fucking nowhere. Thraxus is then going to fire a second nightshade to try and get him to knock the fuck out.
nail, coffin, nail, coffin, nail, coffin.
Stop trying to put nails in people's in coffins. Jesus.
Alright, so he now has disadvantage on all of his saves, checks, and attacks for the next minute until he makes a save again.
Which at that point he'll probably be knocked the fuck out.
And because Thraxus is a goddamn rogue, and the blizzard is around, Thraxus is going to fucking vanish.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Typical rogue.
One,
With that-
technically my character could still stealth.
It is the bandit captain's turn.
Uh-oh.
I really still wish I had my invisibility.
Oh yeah, no. First things first, though. Disadvantage. He's going to make his save against the nightshade poison. Fail it.
And you fail.
He's going to then draw his scimitar. They're obviously trying to stay awake. As he takes a swing at Gore and misses. His second swing at Gore
Misses.
misses. And then he's going to pull a dagger and try to hit Gore a third time. And really misses.
That is a nat 1, my guy.
She goes to stab, and he's face first in the snow now.
I like to imagine Gore was just sitting there on his ass, not moving.
Gore did not move at all. Trevor, what are you doing?
Gore just looks at that dude. This is y'all's captain.
I immediately signal for Umbin to rush forward at the bandits.
Go ahead and move him to where you want him, okay?
Let's see. I'm going to have him go up against... I can't even see the fucking names.
They don't have names, they're just bandits. Just pick one.
You know what? The one that is...
Hold on.
Okay, Captain...
Oh, my body is floor.
I'm going to guess that Bandit 1 is the one that's right in front of Bandit 2. Nope. Oh wait.
There are the names.
Okay, yeah. So Bandit 1 is in front of Bandit 2. Got it. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have Umbin rush forward and try to frickin' tackle into Bandit 1, trying to knock him backwards into Bandit 2 to try and knock them both off their feet.
Alright, go ahead, and I'm going to need a bite attack from Ombin as well as an athletics check from Ombin.
Alright. Gonna have him go here. Okay, so bite attack.
Yeah. Perfect. I need that athletics versus... Ooh!
Watch me. Watch me. Watch me. Watch me.
God damn!
Yeah, both of them get knocked wrong. Fucking
What
hell
happened?
up.
Oh.
Umbin had knocked two bandits prone in a badass fashion.
To which Umbin is gonna look over at Gore and be like, and that's how you hit an enemy.
Yeah, to be fair, I wasn't trying to hit, I was trying to kill.
Alright, by the way, is he using his reaction with the bite to add that extra 3 damage, or no?
He's gonna add that extra 3 damage to my next attack.
Alright, so give me a moment to do some calculations.
I was gonna say, are you sure we meant to capture one of these fuckers, not capture all of them? It's just...
Okay, Bandit 1 has a heart attack.
Dumbass.
I'd have a heart attack.
I don't even think he had a heart attack from getting bit. I think he had a heart attack from seeing a dragon fucking rush at him.
No. Quite literally, Umbin bit the jugular.
Oh shit. So he didn't die from a heart attack, he died from shock.
Yeah.
Yep.
But shock could also lead to a heart attack because it is a lot of pressure on the heart.
Yes. So
Instant heart failure.
my character is going to rush forward, and in fashion, he's going to mount onto Umbin as Umbin is considered a steed now. And as he mounts onto huh?
So, for the sake of it, I'm going to have you take Umbin's space and Umbin be one space behind you,
All right.
just so I can tell Blade grab the two.
All right, and for the sake of it, my character is, as he mounts onto Umbin, he's literally taking his whip and swinging it down, like over his head, swinging it straight onto Bandit 2.
Roll!
Jesus Christ, save some for us.
Try
Maybe
because
just
I
whip him on the
won.
neck, cutting the jugular.
Is this advantage?
She
Yes.
is prone.
Advantage it is.
And it also has allies.
You can get advantage.
Even with the cats surrounding them, everyone should have the way there's positioned. They should all have hand advantage.
Trevor,
Yes.
how the fuck do you want to knock off his head?
Yes. No. I'm hitting him over the head. I'm hitting him over the head, so I send his head into his chest cavity.
It's the
Oh,
literal
God.
Doom. It's literally Doom Eternal popping the head into the ribcage.
No.
No. He's doing
I'm
doing
pulling
a
a Shao
Goro from
Kahn.
Mortal Kombat.
I'm pulling a Shao
That's a
Kahn.
Goro. That's Goro.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'd say more Doom too, because it's more comedic that way.
So basically, the head of the Morningstar whip comes down in such a fashion as the bandit who was forcing himself to sit up, and his head gets knocked right into his ribcage
Oh my fuck!
with a blood pool. And for the
Yeah.
And the fun fact is, I have one more attack.
all right, I will say though, please save at least one, or try not to kill the fucking victim because they have a badassery moment for return planned.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's just I should have thrown a bandit lord at you with some bandit krakens instead of some normal bandits, so they would survive somewhat.
Okay, for the sake of it, what I'm going to do.
Actually, for the hilarity of it, I need a wisdom saving throw to keep yourself from laughing at how comedically the bandit's head went into his chest cavity.
Wait. Oh, okay. I want to do this before I do that, and then like I'll make the save as my character looks back over at the bandit, realizing what he did. My character wants to. Okay, I want to use my shotgun crossbow on Bandit 4.
You cannot do that.
Why not?
Because your shotgun would also be hitting the bandit captain as well.
He's prone.
Yes, but the problem is that Alex specifically wants the captain alive.
Yes, but the captain is prone on the ground, and I am mounted on top of Umbin. None of this would hit him.
It still would count because.
Wait.
Yeah, no, you will hit me because I am sitting upright. I am in the way.
Yeah. So you'll either hit Gore or you'll hit the bandit captain and trying to get bandit 4.
All right.
And at the same time, you also said shotgun. This thing has spread if it's a shotgun.
Yeah.
So either way, someone's gonna get damage, and it's yeah.
All right.
The important
Okay. And instead of that, I'll use its normal firing mode instead of shotgun firing mode.
Alright, I'll allow you to do that. Roll.
But give me a moment. Give me a moment, because I have some.
How about if you're gonna have to roll? If you're gonna want to do that, you need to roll your wisdom save to make sure that you don't miss. Because if you're gonna be laughing at the fact of what you did to Bandit 2, you can't roll for your shotgun.
I said that I was going to look back over to 2 after I do that and realize what I did.
Alright, you know, just roll the attack.
Alright,
whatever.
Stop. Just roll the attack.
There, I made the wisdom save. It's better to do it. Better to do it.
Yes.
So. All right.
You snicker. You managed to stay on Onbin, who is also currently snickering.
All right.
At the hilarity of it.
All right. For the sake of it, I need to figure out what it is again. Hold on. Where the fuck is the spell? Where is it? Where the fuck is it? So, and of course it doesn't explain it in core. Great, now I gotta go through my whole frickin' list and find it.
What spell are you trying to do?
Hey, nope, I found it. Okay, okay, yeah, 1 bonus action. Concentration 1 minute. The next time you hit a creature with a ranged weapon attack before the spell ends, this spell creates a rain of thorns that sprout from your ranged weapon or ammunition in addition to the normal effect of the attack, the target of the attack. Each creature within 5 feet of it must make a dexterity saving throw. A creature takes 1d10 piercing damage on a failed save. So I'm going to be casting Hail of Thorns first. And then I'll be firing at Bandit 3.
Okay.
Alright, Hail of Thorns. Oh, wait, I can upcast Hail of Thorns?
Yeah?
Fuck yeah, I have 4th level slots. I'm gonna upcast it to level 4.
Oh god.
Alex, I don't think I think this fight is over where Trevor's pointing out.
Well, I need that crossbow hit.
Yep. And then advantage, right?
Yeah. Oh. Trevor,
Yes.
save some for the rest of us.
I'm sorry!
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
Intimidation instead.
I used
Jeez, stop trying to be like me!
the crossbow and I used Hail of Thorns thinking that, oh, it's not gonna do that much damage. It's just gonna make them very, very fleshy, and basically Tamal could sneeze on one and die.
That's why I was thinking you should have rolled intimidation, because I knew you were going to kill another one.
However, at this rate, I think at the point they're going to reach to a sneezing point, most likely for two will probably be able to take him out just by giving him a kick up the backside at this rate.
But back to the task at hand. The bandit captain still wants to fight, even though three of his little underlings have been killed in an instant, and the fourth one surrendered.
I'm gonna have two of the cats. I'm gonna have two of the cats take the fourth bandit and just kind of hold him down, and then I'm gonna have the other two. I'll wait to do the other two.
I was going to say, you don't have to keep
and
him
then,
alive, you just need to catch him.
she is going to. So Vitur's eyes all of a sudden are very much darker. And Thraxis can see a very massive difference. Because as she's looking between the bandit captain and the young girl, something in Vitur changes, but no one knows why.
I need a quick wisdom saving throw from you real quick.
At advantage or normal?
Normal.
Alex, out of character. This was kind of the main reason why I was coming with that suggestion of me riding out on my horse, because the entirety of the intimidation factor.
No, I understand. Vitur, you are in complete control with that wisdom saving throw.
Because the idea I had, if the intimidation check worked, I would have also grabbed the bandit captain and dragged him all back to the cave, because that would probably scare the shit out of his co-workers, seeing their leader just get dragged off like they're nothing, like he's nothing.
Vitur is then going to get
Vitur?
Hold on, I gotta
see. Yeah, that's what the movement speed. Vitur is going to get up close and personal with the bandit captain, and without doing anything, she is going to cast Thorn Whip to hold him in place. She doesn't want to use Hold Person because I don't want to use her any spells. I haven't really used a lot of other stuff. So I'm going to cast Thorn Whip. Oh, wait a minute, what's Earthbind?
For the flying bitches.
Okay, I won't worry about that then. But I will use Thorn Whip.
I will say you successfully wrap him up in vines and hold him there. Vitur, are you going to activate your aura?
She does.
Perfect. So, all of you see as ice grows over Vitur. Hold on. But you see as ice grows over Vitur, as she activates her aura, as she has many times before. But there is a very massive difference between how she is now versus how she did beforehand. And what you see is that this ice becomes black. as very, very suddenly, demonic energy explodes off of the turret. And your once usually cool, calm, and collected Tabaxi Ranger Druid is now the vision of a literal demon cat made out of ice. The turret. This is your black ice form. I need an intimidation check now, at advantage. Guys?
Still here. Baby. There we go.
Not high, but it'll do.
Yeah, so, versus his wisdom. Oh, fuck.
You know, I'm pretty sure he's shitting himself. I'm pretty sure he's shitting, pissing, and crying all at the same time.
Very much so.
I think Thraxus needs to make a check against himself. In all fairness, of how many times Vitur has had to, he needs to do it himself.
Yeah, no. Everyone else, I would like a straight roll of a wisdom saving throw as well.
Straight roll.
Straight roll.
You put it at disadvantage, right?
I intentionally put mine at disadvantage.
So is Thraxus currently having a boner right now?
He's more terrified than having a boner.
Yeah, room you two.
Fuck!
Here, boner.
The Caldor!
Fuck, Caldor's scared shitless! No, I know exactly how Caldor looks in this instance. No. This big ass fucking 7'6" Dragonborn is fucking now cowered in the fetal position with his tail between his legs, rocking back and forth. That's exactly what the fuck you doing.
Right after Jamal made his roll, I lost connection on my computer, so I can't see your roll.
Alright,
you
so
got a 17.
You know, I got a 17, Jamal got a 21, but after that, I don't know who all made what.
Danny, so Caldor rolled a natural 1, so he has a 5 right now.
Yep.
Oh, we're waiting on Trevor.
Yeah,
Basically
Caldor.
shitting himself.
Yeah, no, Caldor's currently in the fucking fetal position, just sitting there going back and forth like, don't kill me, don't kill me, don't kill me, don't kill me, don't kill me.
Did I fail or did I pass?
you failed. Because it was Vitur's 19 at intimidation.
I guess I passed then.
You did pass Tamal.
So, like, I'm completely scared,
is-
or, like, am I lightly
We're
scared?
waiting on Trevor. Trevor, is everything okay? I'm sorry for getting upset, but,
Wait, hold on, he sent me a message for a moment. Trevor, it's fine. Everyone has one of those moments where they just get too caught up in what happens, and it's fine.
I'm not mad about this. I'm not mad about how everything happened. I'm going through a lot. I've been dealing with a lot of stress and a lot of issues lately, and it's affected my sleep. And I apologize, and I didn't mean to come off as rude, and that's why I tried to make it sound like I'm not trying to snap at anything. And I do apologize for the situation. Again, it's D&D, it's a game, shit happens, and it's alright. I'm a little more calm and collected than I usually am when I don't sleep. I'm not
Also,
mad at you at all. I'm more upset with how the rolls went out, and none of us got a little bit of fun. But
It's
I
how it rolls
guess it's only
sometimes.
fair because I took all the fun out of
Like,
fighting.
I've gotten many sessions when we got into fights, and when it finally got to my turn, everybody was practically dead.
Well, and I also took all the fun
It
out of
happens.
fighting Thraxis in one turn, so that I can call it fair.
Yeah, which, this I get the feeling it's going to happen to me right now with where you're going with this for
No, I currently had my microphone muted because there were kids outside screaming.
Oh, right.
Oh.
Fair enough.
I just want to make sure that you're okay. I don't want to make it sound like I'm being.
I'm fine. Just let's just drop the subject. Let's not continue about it. Let's not dwell on it.
Alright.
I have
Okay.
there are children yelling outside. I'm gonna mute myself.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm petting the black person.
Tamal are the only two that made the wisdom save and are not frightened of the turret, but they are disturbed of her new image.
So,
Ben is currently weeping and shivering and just begs, "Please don't kill me."
am I just sitting there quietly sweating, not moving?
Oh, you're sweating bullets, hoping that, and not moving, hoping to not, be seen by the
Alright,
now
fine.
very ice titty.
Yeah,
Can
because
you
I'm sitting
go
right
ahead-
in front of the captain.
Oh, also, what's Bandit 4 doing?
Bandit 4 gave up.
That
Yeah,
was
well-
That's
currently
just what happened.
under the cat, and,
Okay.
the cat, and she is not making any sudden movements at all, as he surrendered. He's hoping
Okay.
that you guys won't kill him.
Oh, there'll be a
Fine.
snack later, but that's okay. Can you go ahead? I have too much going on my screen. Can you get rid of the other bandits that are dead, please? It's making my head hurt. I don't mean to. Thank you.
No, you're fine.
You can just.
Because for turn, I'll put this in a nice way for you. If you don't do it on this turn, all I'm going to do when my turn finally comes up, all I'm going to do is knock the both the fuckers the fuck out.
Essentially,
the
what
captain
she's
was already
going
knocked
to do, she's just going to unleash her claws, and she is just going to maul him. Because she's very there's a certain reason as to what is going on with Vitur, but she is not willing to admit it just yet.
The reason why I said I was going to knock both of them out is just as you just said there, you're going to have a meal later.
Oh, you can have
That's
Bandit
why-
4 all you want. I'll give you Bandit 4. I just want the captain. But before
Oh, no,
she
I'll
uses her claws, she's going to interrogate him and getting information out of him. So she's
Oh, no.
slowly going to wrap her paw or her hand around the throat of the captain. And she's going to simply ask, "Where is your camp?"
Oh no, the reason why I was saying I was going to knock both of them out is so that you can do your interrogation after the combat's ended, as more of as a little event. So you're still getting what you're wanting, but I'm not denying you that satisfaction of that shit.
Oh no,
I'm
you're
just-
fine.
Yeah, I would just rather have both of them knocked out, and then later on you have
In
the pleasure
normal
of slapping him. You will have the pleasure of slapping him to wake him the fuck up. At
In
your own
normal
throat- at your own-
circumstances, I would allow that, but currently the reason why I'm so is for the reason of what Vitur is guarding.
Fair enough.
Yeah, so with that, the bandit captain whimpers out. "We don't have a camp. Look, we were just hired on by Darius and he wanted a couple new slaves. We're
Where is
trying further
she's
up
going
north."
to? Okay, sorry, I don't mean to interrupt.
Sorry. When you ask where is he just says, "Further up north, The mansion is impossible to miss. You just have to get past the werewolf encampment.
And then basically all she's going to do is she's going to do her maul. She's just gonna maul him.
Roll me
I thought you were gonna
Tabaxi
slide
Claws at advantage.
I thought you were going to slowly drag your claws across his throat. That's what I thought you were going to do.
She would, but she just. Ooh, actually, can she
then he'd be
add
choking on his own
frostbite
blood.
to her claws and essentially just take it and take one and just wipe it slowly down his chest?
Frostbite, no, because the aura is currently active.
Okay.
But
So can she have her aura attached to her claws while she does it?
Man,
Brittany, you're in the black ice form. I thought I told you the details of what you can do.
Babe, I've had a lot of shit happen between now and then, so
And also running on lack of sleep.
Short. In your black ice form, which is your demon state, all your attacks do an extra 1d6 necrotic damage. Your aura also does an extra 1d6 necrotic damage. And for this instance, your claws do cold damage.
okay.
So you can just slowly, torturously
casually
drag one of the claws across him and kill him.
Okay, we'll do that.
Yeah, you don't have to infuse any cold on your claws because your claws already are cold.
And just one, right? Just one roll?
Yeah,
Just
sorry
one
to
rule.
cut you off
I
here,
will
Finn.
add in the details of your shit later.
Sorry to cut anyone off here a little bit. Kind of have a suggestion for her, if she's willing to take it.
22.
And
What's your suggestion?
Okay. Has anyone watched the film White River or something like that?
No.
It's
No.
okay. No, there's
you don't have
I
to
can't.
give context.
Okay, there is a scene in a certain film. I can't remember what it was. I know it was Summer, and the guy basically strips the guy of. He knocks the guy out, as that's what that was my plan. Strips the guy of basically any form of warm clothing, down to basically like a shirt, basically a sleeveless shirt and shit, and removes the guy's shoes and leaves him out in the cold, so he can develop getting like frostbite on his toes and basically like that shit. And he tells him, interrogates the person, then tells him to start running to try and see if he can get away in time. But there's
Essentially, that would be something she would normally do because it would be something that
because the
for
fact
herself,
Yeah.
like her normal calm and collected self, because it's the hunter in her. She wants to hunt that prey. Thanks to her mother.
Oh no,
Again,
Unfortunately, this
in
is
her
not her normal
current
state.
state right now, she is only thinking of the death of this man.
yeah, no. 'Cause the reason why
So
I bring,
the only
suggest
thing
this-
she wants is a quick and effective death. She doesn't want to make it drawn out, but she wants it painful because of the necrotic.
Yeah, I understand that. That's why, if we ever come to a situation again, we're in a cold environment, but just keep this one in mind.
She would allow
Yeah,
you
because-
to do that.
No, because the reason why I bring it up, it sounds like it would fit your description because you would, like you said, your character's a hunter. The way the method I was mentioning, it's not really you're hunting them. You're just letting them to see how far you're giving them a chance to earn their freedom. Essentially, you're telling them, okay, the nearest town or village or whatever is like 5 days or some days walk that direction, and they have no way of getting there since they basically took away all their essentials, their shoes, the warm clothing, everything away from them. So they would have to run there barefooted in the freezing snow. That's why I was going to say that's works for Pater the best, since she is a snow type of person.
She's from the tundra. She's from the North Mountains. That's where she's from.
Yeah,
She grew up in this area,
it's
which is why she has an easier time to get around, which is why she does not have issues with the terrain.
that's why it sounded like it would match your description more than Tamal, since it don't really. I think Tamal doesn't really work well for him.
Gore grew up more around mountains.
Just saw the meme Fluffy posted. What the?
What meme? Hold on, I need to look now.
Check out the
Anyway,
campaign.
yeah. Anyway, you were going to do what you were going to do for Turd before I interrupted you. Apologies.
So basically, I rolled the Tabaxi Claus bib. 22.
All right. Roll me 3d6.
Oh, for crying out loud. Fluffy, you bloody asshole.
All right.
Wherever you
so,
Trevor, you thieving bastard, that was my meme. You stole that from me, you cunt.
all right, stop sending memes, you asshole. So, you
He's
But
not
you-
wrong though.
did you drag your claw across his neck or down his chest?
We'll do it.
Or
Why
you could
can't
do
I
something
do
better.
both?
Yeah, I was gonna say, why don't you form a cross, like from his throat down to his midsection, and then across his pectoral.
Can I do that?
Yeah.
Are we?
May the gods have mercy upon you, because I won't.
Are we sure we don't need to go see therapy? Considering the fact we're coming up with some very brutal methods of murdering this poor fucker in the most violent
So-
manner.
Oh,
He's
you
a
haven't
slaver.
seen
He
anything
deserves
yet
it.
when Dake gets involved.
And to be fair, he's a slaver. He fucking deserves it.
Don't give us the excuse to basically commit fucking genocide in some ways.
So, basically, what happens is, you do exactly as you have described, Bib, and the same black ice that covered your body now covers this man's body, creating a horrific black statue.
Gorgeous nutters. The queen of mean.
And it's just because it is a horrific black statue. Do you want to shatter it?
Yes.
Bonk.
So
Or Captain. As well.
she shatters. And Batur, behind you, you hear the soft sob of a man just wanting to live.
But turns around and looks at him
Bombastic side eye.
with a look in her eyes, still visibly angry. She turns to him. Since Vitur did a check on her, can she say that she saw the bruises that Trevor did not say anything about?
Because you had checked her first, I will say you saw everything as well.
Okay.
Vitur, or Trevor just saw it, and he wasn't going to rile up the party.
Vitur turns to look at the man and simply asks, "Who touched her?"
That would make more sense why she's been more quiet as well. Yep. Like out of character.
In response of her question, she says, I don't know. I just want to live. Please, if you let me go, I will not go back to them. I'll disappear. I won't go anywhere near the business. Promise. Please, just let me go.
I'll live as a hermit. I'll go live in a small hovel out in the woods of nobody.
Aww, never mind.
I'm immediately going to
Ventura
speak
simply
up.
says that is not my choice to decide. That is the party's decision. And she just basically walks away. Still very angry, trying to control what it is inside her.
Alright,
this
so
is
first things first. Kamal, you wanted, you were going to say something, and then Trevor was going to say something.
No, I just realised we're out of combat. Thought we still were. Never mind.
I'm just
there
gonna
goes
move
the-
Ventura over to there, just as she's walking, she's walking away, just so you know.
Kamal,
Oh, like I said, there goes any
You-
plans I had for Bandit 4.
Well, Bandit 4 is still alive. It's just going to be a group decision what happens. So, like, pitch your idea.
Motherfucker, I'll be dragging that cunt away before the group idea gets put out.
You're more than welcome to do it. Ventura does not want. Right now, she is trying to control and get back from being angry so she can calm down. That's why she's walking away.
alright. So, moving on. Trevor, what were you going to say?
I immediately walk over to the bandit. Alright.
Which one?
Listen.
The only one left standing.
Yeah, the only one left alive. Alright, listen. I just killed 3 of your buddies, and she just brutally murdered your captain. She asked you a question, and you're saying you do not know who. I want to know the answer as well. Even if you don't directly know who did it, I want your best guess at who touched her.
Probably one of the other flavors? I don't know, I was just... In truth, I was just here to make money, and I'm just trying to live.
There are better ways to make money.
Oh,
Now, if you have names of these other slave drivers, I want those names.
and... She
Flavor
thinks.
text, for you. Alex, what I was going to say is this: like, you can say they have a list, and then basically, giving you a chance to come up with names later. Say like she has a list,
basically-
hand it to me.
Yeah, no, basically, he faints.
Damn, I wanted to bonk them.
I have a question. Is Caldor still scared shitless?
Sake.
Considering the fact you're over in the corner away from everyone, I'd say you can still be scared shitless. Yeah.
Okay, I wasn't hearing. You were saying the bandit is a she.
No,
Yeah.
he
He.
fainted.
Oh, okay.
Okay, he. That I wanted to make sure first because like I kept hearing she and I wasn't sure.
I kept hearing she too, so I just automatically assumed
Yeah, I
it was
think-
a woman.
Yeah, I think it was the bandit captain that was the female, I believe.
All right,
None of them were female.
It was all
They're all
guys.
males?
all right.
Okay.
They were all male.
I'm
was
I'm
just
immediately
Alex's
going to search each of the corpses for possibly any evidence of a list of names.
Alright, while you're doing that, the 2 cats bring the bandit bandit to Tamal and walk away. Walk away and just kind of poof into the snow.
Small question.
Yes, Gar, as Tamal grabs the unconscious bandit by the collar, I'm guessing.
Are you going to do anything to the clothes? Because I kind of have an idea.
Trevor, by the way, I need an investigation roll.
All right. Also, while I'm making this roll, I am gonna say this. Personally, the way they immediately gave up, I feel like they were roped into it. I suggest we all take the time to make a decision on what to do with them. Because outright killing them, I don't think we should do.
Okay, so here's my idea. Because if you're going to do anything with the person, I suggest we at least leave them maybe with whatever clothes that we can salvage from the dead corpses. Because I want to take their uniform. And real quick, out of character, are these characters about the same height as Thraxus or a little bit bigger?
Roughly the same size as Thraxus.
Perfect. This makes my idea work a little bit better then.
Gore, please give me the chant.
The what?
Give the chant.
Oh. High roll, high roll, high roll, high roll.
You failed me.
You do not discover a list on any of them.
Do I discover
Hey,
anything on them?
I have a limited luck. I'm sorry, I cannot help that much.
They were carrying of the clothes on their backs, about a collective of 10 pieces of gold, 2 daggers, a scimitar, and 4 short bows and 4 short swords.
You know, to think if these guys were being paid to lug slaves around, they'd have been paid more.
Okay, and now to my idea. Okay, wait, real quick. To my idea, Gore grabs one of the cloaks off of one of the dead bandits, yoinks it off, brings it over to Tamal, and says, if you could disrobe them of all that, we can leave them with this.
I didn't even understand a word he just said there.
Basically, I want you to take all the entire uniform of the bandit that is alive off, and then leave them at least with this bloodied robe. And then, in theory, give this uniform to Thraxus, because basically I want to see if Thraxus can sneak in and find out anything.
Yeah, about that, Thraxus has still vanished, and he's currently going after Vitur.
That is fine. I will be running the idea by Thraxus later when, Vitur and Thraxus come back. I still want to see if he would go with the idea.
I tell Gar that I will think about it, but I will, after he wakes back up again, I will have a little chat with him.
That's fine. Still hands him the bloodied robe.
So I have a question, Alex.
Yes.
So Caldora is still scared after seeing the sight of the turd. What do I have to roll for him to not be scared anymore?
Wisdom saving throw.
Yeah, I was just going to say, would it be wisdom saving throw again, just to see if you can pull yourself together?
I would like to walk. Like to walk over to Caldor and slap him to give him a advantage on not being scared anymore.
That's not gonna help. That's just gonna make him cower even more.
Allow it to happen.
Well, basically, yeah, just say he's at advantage now because he has Trevor, air quotes, consoling him.
Well, no, okay, I'm basically giving him a distraction instead of being afraid. Just like...
Yeah, no, that's why I'm saying, air quotes, consoling him.
So I'm guessing I'm rolling at advantage?
Yes, you are.
rolling at advantage, and if I
Okay.
remember correctly, he has to beat a 19, correct?
Yeah.
Also, can I just state this now? Our character, Keldor, you do realize if it was either Trevor that would, as God stated, air quoted, consulting you, or would you rather Tamal consult you?
I would rather have a Dragonborn consult me, because the bunny obviously didn't help.
Wow, no love from your brother. Okay, I see.
Gore, you can absolutely try.
I'm sorry, I just love the fact that he had the choice of dealing with a 3-foot tall bunny, waking him up out of basically his state of fear,
Well,
or have a 7-foot tall person get him out the same state.
well, okay. You had to beat a 19 to not be deathly afraid of her anymore. I mean, you could just be like slightly scared, right, Alex?
Yeah,
Well-
you're not deathly afraid, but you are still disturbed.
So who wants to help? Who wants to help her up?
Gore's going to throw his hammer
Did
down,
Sylvester see that Caldor is having a major panic attack, and finally lets up from the girl to nudge Caldor?
Yes.
I mean, yeah, you can do that. Because if you didn't do that, Gore was going to run in for a bro hug.
I can do it with a bro hug too.
So Sylvester's gonna walk up to Caldor and essentially just give him a little nudge and give him a little small kiss on the face while purring.
Alright, give me a second. Let me get this advantage roll going.
And hold on, wait, no, before you make that advantage roll, you suddenly hear, "I'm coming, brother!" As you see Gore barreling towards you, jumps, and goes in for a flying bear hug.
Jesus Christ.
I just
Wait, hang on, where's Tamal? Oh yeah, he's close by to see
Don't
this.
worry. Yeah, don't worry.
Oh
Gore
my
ran past
God.
you and barreled into him.
Alright. I swear to God, if I don't make over a 19, I'm gonna fucking cry. Oh, Alex,
Yeah.
just tell me when to roll.
I roll. I roll. I roll. I roll. I roll.
Just I was gonna say, keep in mind, Keldor, Tamal's watching this happen. He's just carrying the.
Sorry.
unconscious
Roll
bandit.
that again.
Did it
Yeah,
not go
it
through?
didn't help on my end.
Roll it again. Roll it again.
Damn it.
Roll again.
Fucking hate that shit. I hate when it doesn't go
Low
through.
roll, low roll, low roll, low roll.
No, high roll. High roll. High roll. High roll. High roll. High roll.
No, I want to see it fuck up.
High roll, or I'm giving you a noogie.
When you're fucking tall enough.
There,
There we go.
finally.
I had to threaten with a brotherly noogie.
Okay, so Alex, can I tell what has happened?
Yes, you can.
Okay, so as soon as Caldor figures out that everything has transpired and everything's calmed down, he is holding Gore like a stuffy, and he's just shivering as everyone hears, "That's one fucking bitch."
I'm sorry, what?
Okay, so I'm pretty sure everyone has seen Jeff Dunham.
But yeah, I have. Oh
With
no.
Ahmed going, "Oh, he's me. He's one mean son of a bitch." No, Caldor sitting there saying, "So she's one scary son of a bitch."
Hang on, so you're basically saying Viter's essentially Walter from.
No, basically. Well, no, actually,
I know what you-
yeah,
I
you're
know-
correct.
Yeah, he's basically saying Ahmed's scared of. Yeah, he's scared of Walter. He's basically saying Keldor's essentially scared of Viter. In that same sense.
That bitch is a walking war crime.
Now,
Wow.
I will say,
Still hugging him, Gore just patting Keldor's back.
The little girl speaks up. Are the bad men gone?
I immediately walk over to the little girl and speak up. Yes, they're gone.
Gore throws a thumbs up.
Hey,
Being
As-
technically the youngest of the group. Aside from the little girl, Gore is technically the youngest of the group, so...
How old is Gore?
Trevor.
Somewhere between 21 and 23, if I remember correctly.
Hey, Trevor. Do
Yes?
do you pat her head by any chance?
Do I what?
Do you pat her head by any chance?
If he's tall enough to.
I am literally the same size as her.
I know, that means you have to raise your arm up.
You know what? Fine. Yeah. Yes.
She's currently sitting cross-legged.
Yes.
Okay,
I gently pat her head. Yes.
As you do so, she tilts her head down slightly and reveals werewolf ears.
Oh, Christ.
Can
That's
I check and see if Caldor can see this?
If your passive perception is above 15, you all see it.
I hate to
Yep.
say it, Alex, but I need to make a wisdom save to see if I jump back immediately.
Oh, yeah, that's
by all
right.
means.
Yeah, the prey factor.
Yep, I was gonna say this. Alex, do keep in mind, I don't
I'll
really
be back.
need to pull that perception saving whatever throw, because Tamal is still technically dragging the unconscious bandit off.
Oh no! No one's making a perception check. It is if your passive perception is above 15, you can see the wolf ear.
No, like I said, I was just saying.
And since I need to make a wisdom save because of the because of one of my character things. What's the wisdom that I need to beat?
15.
Roll it, and I'll tell you.
All the while, I asked the party if they've got any rope or anything long enough to bound someone to a tree.
We all have like freaking 100 feet of rope.
So yeah, Trevor,
Yeah.
you managed to overcome your primal instinct to jump back. But you are still startled.
Well, I could probably see why they were so keen on trying to get you back.
Caldor's gonna look. Caldor's gonna stand up, setting Gore down. He's gonna look at Gore and say, "Thank you, Gore. I really needed that." He's gonna walk over to the little girl and kneel down. And he's going to ask her what tribe she's from. What clan, what wolf clan she's from.
And chaos.
Give me a second. I had this written down somewhere. Give me a moment.
I am also going to walk away over to where Thraxis and Vitur are.
Okay. Hold on, because they're still finishing up a conversation. So the little girl responds, "My pack was called the Blood Rose Nightwalkers, I think. I haven't seen them for a while now. I miss my mommy and daddy.
Do not worry. We will make sure you get back to your mommy and daddy.
Do you want
yeah.
any of us to make a roll to know to see if we know that?
None of you have encountered werewolves yet, so no.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
I was gonna say, out of character, I'll wait for this little reveal to wrap up. Then I'll do my thing with the bandit.
Go right ahead. With this, you can do your thing with the bandit.
And I'm just gonna go ahead and move my character over now, since I said that I was gonna go over to where Thraxus and Vitur are.
Yeah.
Oh, and Spectre left.
Yeah, I think he's busy.
Right, as Tamal drags off our unfortunate bastard, he thinks about what Gar suggested, and before he ties him up to the tree, he strips him of his clothing, leaving him only in his briefs, because I don't think Firaxis wants a new pair of briefs. And as I said, ties him up to the tree and slaps the fucker to wake him up. Hopefully.
Huh?
Oh.
Who to the what now? I'm sorry, I fell asleep.
Fuck you, Trevor. Fuck you.
So with that, I am going to say,
Ah.
You strip the clothes, you can do that. I'm just going to remove Bandit 4 off the map.
Yeah, because I was going to interrogate him, or...
Tamal!
That was the reason... That was the reason why I was backing him to wake him the fuck up. So I can have a chat with him.
Oh, yeah, no, by all means. He's just off the map.
Yeah, is he woken up? Or is he...
Oh,
Yes.
he's awake.
So you can have the interrogation all you want, see if you can get any more information out of him.
He's awake now. And he's shivering. And it's just like, huh? What? Oh. Fuck, that wasn't a nightmare.
No, unfortunately, the nightmare's about to start unless you give me some info.
Real quick question: are we near wrapping up?
Yeah, we're near wrapping up.
Yeah.
I have to go ahead and go, but next session, if y'all can catch me up, that'd be appreciated.
Yeah, by all means. At worst, you can just catch the end of it on YouTube when I upload the recordings.
Minotaur of the Snow.
If he doesn't get edged.
What is your wisdom?
She leaves you for another. There is always her mother.
Hold on,
Right.
Avita saying, bitchy.
Oh, I can't keep a fucking straight face after that now. Right. I wait for the bandit as to somewhat realize, to somewhat notice my appearance. And wait.
Are you, by chance, wearing his clothes, or...?
No, I stripped him of his clothes because what Gore suggested we need those clothes for.
Fair enough.
Yeah, and as I remembered correctly, dead man's clothes are not exactly useful because, corpses tend to shit themselves. So, yeah.
Alright, so... those ones smell of urine. And I would also like to remind people that Thraxus has a ring of wardrobes.
Yeah, no, I just wanted to have the clothes on us, that so at least then he can somewhat mimic the clothes, so at least then he knows what to copy. Instead of clothes that's covered, instead of clothes that's drenched in blood, because otherwise that would not exactly look a bit, that would raise my eyebrows.
Fair enough. Alright, so with that, she's shivering, she's looking at you, now scared.
Oh, don't worry, little lad. I will give you a choice. You give me the information I desire, you get to go free with your tail between your legs, and if you don't want to go free, I will give you a swift end. Sounds fair?
Alright.
I was gonna say, keep in mind, Tamal sort of like squatted down to meet the bandit's height, since he is currently sat down while he's bound to the tree.
Yeah, he's looking at you, nodding vigorously.
Good. So, the first question I've got to ask you: what pushed you to be a slaver? Because judging by how you are, you do not look like the type of slavers that would give up this easily. You look like you kind of got forced into this role.
I personally was, I had no money, I had no food, I was homeless. They took me in, but
So
but in
money
truth,
troubles.
I didn't want to do any of this. Lord Darius, he is the reason why. I just wanted. In truth, I just want peace. I want to not have to worry about whether or not I'll get my next meal or not.
Hey, Alex.
I can speak for the others.
Well, since if that was the reason why you joined this role, why didn't you consider other options?
There was no
Because
other
there were-
option. It was either work under Lord Darius as one of his slavers, or I die.
So a tyrant then. Typical bastard.
Caldor's gonna walk out to Tamal, and he's gonna ask Tamal, so you're getting information.
Well, not
Won't
really.
you-
I give a side gaze towards Keldor and tell him, not really important information, just more why he thought this was a great idea to pick this role, and give him a choice.
Once you get done, I would like to send him somewhere that he can get help.
Well, that's entirely up to him. I have given the choice of freedom or swift end.
They
pretty
started answering your stuff. They started giving all the questions and all that. So I'm pretty sure they're choosing life.
And I assure you, the choice that I give him will make him will make him a much better person.
Oh no, I've got one more question left for the motherfucker. This one's the this question is more of the tipping point of the end results. He sees me resting the handle or the large handle of my hammer resting against my shoulder, and I ask him this one question: Will you tell anyone that we're here?
No, of course not. Please, just let me go.
Well, killing you is not exactly fun anyway, and considering the fact you most likely will die out here since I just stripped you of your clothes. Fuck it, you get to go. I unshackle the rope that was around him, and I tell him, and I point him in a direction away from us. Point southwards.
Can I at least have my pants back, please?
Hold on,
No.
Tamal. Caldor is going to rip the pants out of Tamal's hands and give him a little bonk on the head and be like, be nice.
Motherfucker, we need these clothes.
I don't care. He's going to hand the bandit a pair of pants, and he's going to tell him, do you wish to turn a new tide in your life?
Currently, he's going to say whatever the hell you guys want to hear right now. So he's going to nod.
Hey, you see my symbol upon my breastplate. There's a church. You will go there and you will study the way of the blade, and it will actually help you become a better person. They will teach you how to relive your life. They will help you better yourself. I will say this, Bahamut has looked down, and you have been forgiven.
Nice, I'll have to handle this shit.
He nods and runs in the
Shut
direction.
your mouth, you
that
big
he
red
wants.
bastard.
Small
Caldor-
scout. Oh, no. Go on, say what you're gonna
And
say.
Caldor's gonna turn as soon as he goes on his way, and he's gonna look at Kamal and be like, you shut your big red ass up. I saw you were ready to kill him. Damn it, I may be a champion of Bahamut, but I'm gonna try to make sure people have a second chance at life, damn it.
Maul speaks up, saying, "You do not realize he's dead either way. My option, me giving him a swift end, was the quicker way, because you do not realize the closest town is probably more than a couple of days away. He has no shoes. He has no shirt on. He's going to most likely die from frostbite or any of the animals in this forest.
Oh,
And the
Bahamut will
patch you
guide
get-
him.
And also, since you ripped the fucking pants out of my hands, you do realize his pants was coated in his piss. Animals can track that shit. So you just basically made him a walking target for any predators.
I said he was forgiving. I did not. I said that he was forgiven by Bahamut. I never once said he was forgiven by nature.
Yeah, so pretty much, you fucked him. You made him. You basically fucked his life up worse than I suggested.
Like I said.
So basically, as you two are bickering, or, well, sounding like bickering, the Colonel, Throxus, and Trevor are walking back, and Throxus just says, "Oi, enough of it. It's been a day."
Ah, of course. Fucking
And-
plaything hurt me half to death.
Back off.
Now, as you guys are starting to walk back into the cave, you guys hear footsteps approaching.
We hear footsteps
Alright.
approaching.
Yep.
Yeah, no, Caldor's not fucking around this time. He's gonna turn around with Solaris drawn. He
My
ain't
hammer's
playing
already
that.
out, so. Yeah, my hammer's already fucking out.
So, coming into the field of view is Ash.
Is who?
Ash.
Oh, I didn't hear it. It just, when it said it's Ash, it kind of.
Oh,
It is I.
Okay, you apparently decided to run for an entire week to catch up to us. Good for you.
And the freezer
He
fucking
has
cold.
2 points of exhaustion. Aha!
Caldor,
He has magic bullshittery.
No, it's static bullshit.
Caldor just looks and he's just said something draconic and just looks and says, "For fuck's sakes, Ash, warn somebody, jeez." He sheaths Solaris blade.
I do not see this
And-
bastard.
I was supposed to know it was you. How?
You could have played some music. You could have telepathically communicated to your little bard brother over there. No offense.
Vitur
mean-
speaks up and says, well, Thraxus and I were having a more of a private conversation.
I'm gonna
And
take my leave.
it also is very weird. Can't really talk that far. It's very strange.
I'm gonna ask this. Since Ash is coming up, I'm pretty sure we haven't like moved the corpses or anything. What's he gonna think about the dead bodies?
Chance, he probably thinks that's my handiwork, most likely.
No, so like coming up, like he sees the dead bodies, is like, all right,
Was it me?
why?
Thraxus raises his hand, picking the bridge of his nose. I'll explain here in a moment. One thing though, we have a guest. Grinda, come into the cave.
Just raises an eyebrow. What do you mean by guest?
You'll understand here in a moment.
Yeah, Small follows Ash into.
So, wait a minute. At this point, Thraxus and Vitur have not seen the wolf ears yet.
No, they have not.
So as soon as Thraxus walks in, because Vitur is still visibly kind of, even though her aura is gone, as everyone can see, she's still very much affected. But for different reasons. Again, she's not telling anybody.
Also, in the process, I gave Gaul the clothing, well, what's left of it, from the bandit to him, since he requested a bit.
So, as the whole party walks into the cave, Ash, you see the little girl that looks very much like Thraxus' little sister. And
Do I
What's
see the
your-
wolf ears?
hold on, you will see the wolf ears here in a second. I want your reaction of the fact that the little girl looks like Thraxus' sister.
Oh wait, I have a passive perception of 14. I don't think I see the wolf ears.
Not yet.
So, so when he sees the little girl looking very much like Thraxus' little sister, Ash is gonna stop and just go, just stare at the child for a second, bring one finger up, and put it under his bottom lip, and then just look at Thraxus and point at the child and just go, "I Dipper."
Knowing the confused gibberish that Ash does every now and again, Thraxus says, "Yeah, I know. She looks. I know she looks like Lily is." I'll explain everything here in a moment. Then he looks up, and he freezes. It's just like, how did I not notice that before?
Notice what?
Logo in her head. And Thraxus points out the wolf ears. And it's just like, and she just hangs her head and it's just like, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to hide them from you.
I am.
Tur finally shows up and
Confused.
kneels down to the little girl and says, "You do not need to be sorry for hiding something of your own. It's understandable to keep something like that of you hidden."
Wait, hold on. Wait a minute. Fuck, what is it? Okay. She has wolf ears. Wouldn't Vitur have to make a wisdom save because she's like a cat? Or would it not affect her because she's an adult?
No, because she has a passive perception of 16, so she can see them.
She she can see them. The thing of being startled by the wolf ears, though, will not affect her because, 1, she's a hunter. 2, she grew up in an area where wolves were pretty common.
Okay.
And 3, maternal instincts have kicked in and taken over.
Okay. I just needed to ask that.
Yeah, because the only person that had to do a wisdom saving throw was the bunny, because in fact he was in literally looking distance of the child.
So,
Well, okay. The reason why I made the save is because like it's a thing with Haringen.
Hair folk
prey predator.
are they have their own reasonings with wolves.
Prey.
Prey.
Yeah. Which
So-
is kind of a bit. Hang on.
Oh, go ahead.
Now I was gonna say, isn't it a bit kind of ironic the fact that Trevor's the only prey animal type, and he's in a group that's filled with fucking predators here.
But he's gone over those on his own.
He's literally in a group where if we decide to eat one of our group members for sake of survival, he's the first on that fucking list for food.
No, not quite, because Gore's a minotaur, he's cow.
Yeah, but everyone's gonna probably go for the rabbit, rabbit stew,
Uh,
more than the fucking cow.
there's actually more meat on Gore.
Why are we
Alright.
talking about this?
Also, speaking of food, I throw some food towards Ash.
Alright. I'm very much going to need answers for everything.
Alright.
And then he looks to Thraxus and just goes, I leave you people for a week and you already adopt a child.
First of all, in my defense, I didn't
There
mean
is
to
no
attack
defense
her.
here. There is no defense here.
I love how Ash. I love how Fluffy gives his character like a slight Indian accent. Fucking great.
I did.
Okay. So I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this now, for the sake of it. As Tamal's sitting down, about to eat his meal, when Ash said that, he literally shouts out saying, "No, Firaxis decided to save this child from a group of slavers.
Yes.
We did not adopt this child. We did not adopt this child. We're just keeping an eye on her until we get to her actual parents. We're not we're not her new parents. We're just her guardians or something. I don't know."
Ash is going to stare deadpan at Tamal, dead in the fucking eyes, no emotion on his face, and just go, yes, so parents.
Is it? I return back with that glare, soulless look, and say this: out of everyone she's interacted with, I'm the only one she hasn't gone near, either out of fear or she thinks I'm going to probably try and hurt her. I respect her boundaries. So let me enjoy my meal, you big blue horn bastard.
Oi,
So you're the
that's
crazy
very
uncle.
quick.
Looks at Tamal with a very, very scary look upon her face as she holds the little girl's ears shut with her hands.
I am also looking over with a upset look.
And looks before anyone can speak, and she speaks in a very low, hushed tone. Can we please be respectful for the young child in our presence?
And Tamal speaks up, saying, "You do keep this in mind. You forget I have not learned basic etiquette, so I'm not used to hanging around kids. I'm used to hanging around animals, so you can't have a go at me at that department."
Thraxus speaks up finally. Enough! For the love of Odin! Alright, Ash. Short story, basically long story short, heard her scream, I wouldn't, my immediate instinct was to go help, find out that she's being chased by slavers. She is apparently a werewolf, have not learned her name yet, and the bodies are some extra slavers who came looking for her. Am I missing anything just yet?
Well,
Well,
since no one's speaking, I'm going to assume that's it. Alright, that's fine. Ash turns back to Tamal. It looks like Viter's already adopted the child, so you have no say. So, what is the young one's name?
she looks up and she says, my name is, Lily. And you just see Thraxus have PTSD.
Ash just breathes in deeply, and just like, well, it's nice to meet you, Lily. Before he grabs Thraxus' shoulder, and it's just like, no, we're not going to let it happen. Trust me.
Yeah, now let you finish.
Thraxus says,
that's it.
yeah, Thraxus says, Trevor, you can cure diseases, right?
Yeah.
Do me a favor and make sure that she doesn't have any diseases whatsoever. I'm going to sit in a corner and talk to Ash real quick. And, Lily.
Yeah.
For the time being, please consider us, your big brothers and sister, okay? And with a smile that could light up the room, she nods.
Yeah, I just was gonna say this. Small looks at Pater and apologizes for his language, and also towards the little girl, and that's it.
Vitur simply nods and returns to the little girl, making sure she is well cared for, before placing her in the protective care of Sylvester.
And while that's going on, Ash and Thraxus have moved to the far end of the corner. They mean to drag Omben with them.
Yeah, I think I did say what was true. Like, this is out of character. Out of everyone that Lass has interacted with, I think the only one she has not interacted with is me, Keldor, Gore, Trevor. I think. No, he hasn't. No, Trevor's
she's interacted with me.
She's
yeah.
interacted I think with a little bit with Gore and a little bit with Thraxus, but mostly she's kept with both Vitur, Sylvester, Thraxus, and Trevor, and that's it.
Yeah, because I think out of everyone besides the ones we just mentioned, I think I'm the only one, and Ash he has not attempted to interact with, either out of fear or not.
More so, it's probably not as much as fear, but as much as that she doesn't know who you are, as you have not made your appearance to her as much.
Well, hopefully Firaxis introduces us at some point.
So, with that,
Are you and Fluffy gonna go into DM secrets to have a private conversation, or are you
I'm just
messaging each other?
him I'm messaging him like I did with you and earlier.
Private. Okay, no, that's fine.
And by the way, as soon as the little girl finishes her food, she then gets up and walks over to Kamal, looking very curious.
We're slapping him right across the face.
And asks, like so, Big Brother Red, can I feel your scales?
Now, if that doesn't make Tamal melt, I don't think he is capable of anything other than that. If he is not capable of feeling any kind of emotion with a little girl like that who says that shit and does not melt at the innocentness of questions, there is something seriously wrong with that man. And Ventura will bitch slap the ever-loving fuck out of him.
I am giving a death glare over to Tamal because
I'm just laying it so flat out. I'm sorry, I don't mean to interrupt. I'm just saying it.
Sorry, I'm sorry. I'm just too busy fucking laughing like a maniac over here.
yeah. I'm gonna be looking at Tamal, giving him a death glare, to which he immediately knows, "Don't you dare do anything."
Though, however, that there is like a dark aura that's still seeping through, as she is keeping her eye closely on not only the little girl but as Tamal as well, and she's desperately trying to hold back.
I'm sorry, I just love the fact how. Sorry, okay, I love the fact how it's the two people that has basically parent fucking instincts triggered, and both of you motherfuckers are giving me the death stare. No one else. One guy who's done nothing wrong is get the fucking death glare. For both of you motherfuckers.
And are you going to allow Lily to touch your scales?
Fuck it. Yes, I need to remember. Okay, I just got.
Breathe, Tamal, breathe.
No. I'm trying to fucking laugh like a maniac. Yeah.
One other thing, Kamal, I do need a wisdom save to see if that little display of that just doesn't melt your heart or not, or puts a crack in those walls.
I will laugh if I somehow pass this. If I pass it, I know for certain Trevor's probably gonna kick the shit out of me.
No, it's not even kick the shit out of you. It's just do you show that this little girl cracked or not? Cracked your walls a little or not?
For the sake of it, should he roll this at advantage?
No, he rolled an 8.
Okay.
I was gonna fuck it, fail it anyway. But, well.
Does that mean is he cracked or is he not cracked?
He has shown a little bit of crack in his big tough exterior.
Tamal extends. Wait, Dragon Balls have tails, don't they?
Yes, they have tails.
Yeah, Tamal somewhat adjusts how he sat. I think he had his back leaning against the wall when he was eating his food. He slightly moves slightly forward to his tail, so he can proc his tail near the girl, so she can touch it, so she can feel the scales.
She tentatively reaches out and pets your tail. And her eyes sparkle. And she's just like, they're like snake scales. Do they hurt when you move?
Larson says, nope.
And she just goes, cool. Then she stopped herself and goes, I'm sorry, do you not like it? Did you not want me to call you Big Brother Red? Or do you want
Sorry,
me to call you something else?
Sorry, I just need to recover because when I was while Fateh was ranting off there, I was literally biting my pointy finger to stop myself laughing during that.
No, technically that was completely out of character also because I had to make sure that, it was dealt with. Like, if this didn't crack the big, powerful, almighty Red Dragonborn, something was seriously wrong with him.
Yeah, that's why I was biting my finger during that rant. That's why I was biting my finger to Rex. I was laughing like a nutcase at the time.
Alright, so, Tamal, I need the question answered.
What was the question?
She asked if you were okay with her calling her Big Brother Red, or do you want her to call you something else?
I look at it and say, I'm fine with you calling me that if it makes you feel comfortable, but if we're out in the general public, I would rather you call me Tamal.
She pauses, then looks at you right in the eye. Can I call you Big Brother Tamal?
Oh my god!
I know we're going to get this mushy shit.
To which
I say-
my character immediately cuts Tamal off before he can even say anything. You can even call him Temtem if you want.
Tamal gives you a death
You're my
stare.
cat, you son of a bitch!
Tamal gives Trevor the fucking death stare and literally has that look that he wants to murder Trevor for that.
And I'm just giving Tamal the smuggest stare.
Matur's lips crack into a smile as her eyes soften as it keeps her eyes on the little girl.
Alright, so, with that being said,
You fucker, Trevor.
she will be calling you Big Brother Tamal from now on, and this will be the end of the session.
My fucking pointing finger. Fuck.